recording.
Because the first thing you guys gotta do... on spellcraft is high enough to just auto-succeed on all these. Nothing is like above caster level 10.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably use a wand of
Alright,
identify on it.
mind
well,
sharing
Yeah,
the
just
map?
use up a charge or two. Sure, I'll share the
Alright.
map while you guys
Okay.
review the inventory page.
Okay.
Also, during that time, all of your surviving allies, they help like lead the others out, except for Elia. She books it back to the ship, but not without like giving you her thanks, and she says that Sarjetta's definitely going to want to hear like what went down here, and of course like you have our continued support. Just don't get too crazy.
Huh.
Because she's all of your allies that are like at least somewhat in the know of like what's going on with Kintargo and stuff like that, they give you different versions of what they believe is going to happen, and they're all very similarly down to it's going to be all-out war.
Mm-hmm.
Who had the wand of sculpt corpse? Like, where did we get that from?
That was on the Barzillai Thrune corpse.
Huh. So I guess they took a dead body and then remade it in the shape of Barzillai.
Maybe.
Jace, if you want that belt, I already have a belt.
Well, actually, no, because it only works on corpses.
I am not
and
Jace
this was very
or
much
Jacob.
a living
Oh,
thing.
fuck you, Caleb.
Why is it only my character names that get confused?
Because I don't know how to read.
I don't know.
Because they're all very similar?
Like, why
Just
is it
kidding.
They are
Jacob
very
and
sim-
Caleb, but
Well,
Jace?
okay.
This was
Okay.
the first for Jace.
You want to hear my honest theory? Is because a lot of your characters' behaviors are very similar to each other. So maybe that's why I get hung up on that.
I disagree with that.
I mean, you
I think my player behavior is similar,
well,
but my
yeah,
character
but,
behavior is different.
well,
Like, the things I say during session as a player are a lot different, are very similar, but the things I do as my characters are very different.
I mean, you're always first
No,
to loot the body.
Both of you are correct, but the only thing that I do see is very different about Caleb is that he can hold things, whereas Wizpops could not.
Wizpops also could read, and Caleb can't. So.
And Wizpops was completely different. He
Yeah.
was super intelligent.
Actually, no.
Right.
Wizpops was
Wizpops
actually
was pretty
different
unique.
than
I don't
a
get
lot of the other
him-
character. I don't think we
Yeah.
ever mixed Wizpops.
We can't
stuff with
confuse
any
No.
him,
character.
no.
Can't confuse Wizpops.
But like Jacob is like this tormented soul. I guess okay. Caleb. Kind of
I'm
was
not
his
around
parents
Jacob
were, when he thought
enough,
his parents
but
were dead.
his name comes up all the time. I don't know why.
And then Jace is like, or Jacelina is literally a female, and is
now.
like good.
Well,
like
literally might be a little bit overselling it.
Yeah,
okay.
you can't just be in a
But-
female body and then just.
This is on
be
like a
female.
technicality.
Literally a guy in a female body.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
it's good versus lawful is the difference between Jace and Caleb. Right? Caleb is lawful. He's not
Yeah.
good. He doesn't like he does some sketchy things in the sense of justice. Whereas
We'll let you off the hot
Jacelina's
seat.
like, doing good for helping and protecting people.
It was just a
Who was-
jab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Never
I
did.
I'm just trying to
I
figure
gotta-
out like
But
how
yes,
I can
you
make
can
my
have the
character more
belt
distinct.
because I already.
It's alright, just practice.
Just don't have a B at the end of
The
your name.
easiest way,
That
well,
might help.
easiest in quotes, because this actually isn't always necessarily easy for people, is if you give them a different voice, like literally a different voice.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
no.
I
I
don't
think
know,
it's
voices
the
are my
B,
thing.
Caleb and Jacob. The ub.
I don't always do those. I have a different voice I use for my monk. but
You said I take
don't
the
know.
belt and get even stronger because that's pretty cool.
do you not have a belt?
I have a belt of
Did
con,
you
and
go
I
for it?
don't want to drop
Did
con for
not,
strength.
I don't think.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, take
looking
that.
right now.
I wouldn't
I was
mind
gonna say I wasn't sure.
grabbing
I
that
had a feeling you had
flaming
one
mace.
already, but maybe not.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Freedom should take the flaming mace if you want it.
I don't think I want a vicious weapon, so we should probably just sell that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
I
that.
mean, I could replace the vicious glaive. Replace my normal
Vicious
glaive with a
weapon is
vicious
pretty good.
glaive.
It only deals 1d6 damage back to you. You're getting plus 2d6 as a bonus.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I don't know.
it's a little risky when I only have 50 health, but you know, that's fine.
Like, it's
Use it.
pretty good on me because it's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
But
And it's a reach
I
weapon.
don't know if I actually want to use it because scythe. I'm a scythe. Like, that's my iconic thing.
Sculpt
Well, I'll take it for now,
corpse? What the
flipping.
fuck?
I just wants it.
How do you
That's what I was trying to
sculpt
figure out. I was
corpse?
trying to... That was on the Brazili Thrune double. So I was trying to figure out like why.
Is that how like
I don't know.
Nox is still alive or something? Or what happened to Nox anyways?
No, Nox just ran away like the last time we fought her. She like dimension doored out or whatever.
Yeah, but she looks all fuckered up.
Yeah, she is. And if you take a closer look, you can see that her mouth has been sutured shut, and that like blinder on her face is bolted to her head.
I'm not sure. That could be something I mean, I was thinking about using my scroll of planar inquiry, so that's something I could try to find out about. But I don't know. I have questions, but I'm not even sure that the planar inquiry will help though, because like it's just like I just ask like a devil or somebody like, hey, do you know about this? And if not, can you go ask your friends?
Yeah.
So it's like a gather information check basically, and that they might not even have any chance of succeeding because it's just whatever information they can get in the Nine Hells. Also, am I reading this counterspells ring right? It only dispel magic if it gets
No,
cast on you?
that's the spell that is currently held within it, and that was also on Barzilai's corpse.
Right, but I mean...
It's pre-charged with Dispel Magic.
So yeah, it's
Once-
pre-charged. Nobody cast Dispel Magic, so it didn't ever go off. So
Right,
you'd have
that's what
to
I was saying,
discharge
so-
it.
I'd have to have someone cast Dispel Magic on me if I wore it, for
Yes.
example, in order for it to do anything.
If you want to put something else in it, yeah.
That's still
You
really
could
good.
politely ask somebody to cast Dispel Magic on you.
I mean, I could have someone wear it and cast Dispel Magic myself.
Is there something
Yeah,
on
well-
you?
No, I'm just looking at the ring of
Oh.
counterspells.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Dispel Magic probably isn't what you want to put on a ring of counterspells. I guess it's not too bad, though. Like,
Are you
it protects
kidding
your
me?
buffs, right?
That's
So
like
it's-
your emergency, like, ah, shit!
Well, not really, because it only can cast the Dispel Magic that's stored on it if somebody casts Dispel Magic on you, and it'll cast the Dispel Magic to counter their Dispel Magic. Like, that's
Yep.
all it does.
Oh, this is only a
But-
counter! Oh.
Yeah, it's a counter spell storing. It's not actually a normal spell.
Well, I mean, you could put something on somebody and then get ready
But
for
that's
them to
still-
try to dispel it and be like, nah,
Right, that's what I was saying. You just use
Yeah.
it. It's just useful for protecting your buffs or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Isn't-
really interesting item, though.
You could use
you could
it
put
to
other stuff in
counter
it, too.
bestow curse.
Like,
Right, if you know someone's going to try to
think
put
about like
bestow curse
single
on
target
you.
things like disintegrate, innervation. I mean, not that. I mean, only if you're in a Mantis game are you playing against casters.
Yeah,
casting
bosses
them,
don't
but
tend to have those. They have way scarier shit.
Mantis wizard bosses do.
Mantis
That's
plays his bosses like wizards, yeah, I guess.
But then he'd know that you have the ring and he'd know what spell you have in it, and he wouldn't have the wizard use that on you. So
Was his wizard spying
I don't
on
know about
you?
that. I think he would.
I'm joking. Okay, I'm kind of joking.
It's also fun sometimes I think it's fun as a GM to
Like, it would be
like see
really
the
good to put,
players'
like-
plans actually work.
what if you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
like
yeah.
a dominate person or something in that, and then gave it to like your melee low will save person.
No, that's
I guess
Like
exactly
you?
something you'd want to do on it.
Like Caleb?
That's exactly something you'd want to do.
But yeah, I'm just saying like as that or like the counter spell thing is pretty decent.
I mean, that's what it's
Yeah.
already set up at. It's already configured. that
Right,
way.
right. The fact that it has that in that makes me think that later there will be someone with casting counter spell.
Who
on
had
us.
this on? Who had the ring of
Yeah,
counter
who
spells
was
on?
wearing it? Because they might have
It was
intended
Barzillai
on using
Throne.
it. Oh yeah,
Okay.
he was gonna use it for himself.
Well, it wasn't
Oh.
actually Barzillai. It was the fake Barzillai, right?
Correct. Well,
But it was
I feel
programmed.
like I'm trying to
be
figure.
like him,
I think
right?
the stuff that he was wearing is important, like clues. So, and he had the mace as well. But
Does anyone
that's-
not have a cloak of resistance of at least +1?
I
Can
believe
Matt
Matt check
everybody's
Barry for us?
got one of those, but
What do you want Barry to do?
Make sure that Barry has a +1 cloak
Cloak?
at least, please.
Sure, I'll check him.
Otherwise, we can give him that one. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just sell this +1.
Well, I don't have one. That's why I was
I don't think he
asking.
does.
Oh, if you
yeah.
don't have
Oh,
one, take
oh,
it.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Take it.
Take it.
Well, I mean, I'm fine. I just
Take
if
the
Barry doesn't
cloak.
have one, his is
He
priority.
has a cloak of elven kind, so that's his cloak at the moment.
Oh.
All
So
right.
either
Well,
of you
then
can
after
take it,
some, yeah, I
Just
guess
take
I'll
it.
just plop it in my inventory for
He's
now.
a
But I won't
cleric,
like
though. He has,
count
like,
myself
better
as wearing
saves
it
than
until after I
you.
do a thing.
Barry's
Well, you're
saves are
playing
still pretty high.
in the front
Yeah,
now that
Leon
you're
should just
like
wear
more
it,
tanky,
yeah.
right? So I think
Don't
should
you want a
use it.
cape? Like, be like super Leon?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that I don't want it. I'm just saying that if the healer does not have one, he should be the one that has it first before me. Because I often put Magic Circle against evil against me, and that gives me a resistance bonus versus stuff that's evil. And since we're Hell's Rebels, we're frequently fighting things that are evil.
Yes, but who gets targeted more often, you or him?
But Barry's not here, so you get all his loot.
Barry gets targeted
That's
quite
the
a bit.
punishment.
Does he?
Right.
Then maybe Barry should
I've
take
put
it.
it in my inventory.
You can hold it for him and he can decide when he's here next time.
Sure. Yeah, like I'll put it in my inventory, and then after I do a thing, I'll put it on. Because there's something that Leon wants to do, like while everyone's going through all this loot, while he still has his fly spell going on. But we can take care of the loot stuff first. As far as who gets what.
Yeah, I
How
know.
does vicious interact with, like, is it multiplying a crit? I feel like it doesn't, but
The
No, it
vicious
doesn't
part,
multiply on
no.
a crit.
I didn't think so. It's just configured.
It's extra damage.
It's configured to do it on the default
Oh,
version
the
of
weapon?
it, so,
Yeah.
so I gotta change it, but clear dice then. Glaive is a D10.
Wait, an item was misconfigured in Fantasy Grounds? We've never heard of this before.
Yeah, let's don't spread the word too much on this. Okay, so I can have a second field worth crits ×1.
Do.
Who wanted the Ring of Counter Spells?
I don't think we decided who wanted it. Like, nobody
I think
was saying they wanted it.
I think it might be good on either Freedom or Caleb, since they're the frontliners
I'm
and we
wearing
frequently
rings.
buff them. You're wearing 2 magical rings?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I'd vote for perhaps Caleb wearing one of them.
Let me see what I know. I have a Ring of Protection. See what else I have.
I know
If
which ring
have
I want.
Another one.
I want the Ring of Sustenance.
Yeah,
I
that's
want
good
a ring
for a
of,
wizard.
Oh no, I
You
don't.
did find
I want.
the Ring
I
of
want.
Sustenance on Nox's body.
Okay, well that makes sense because she
Yeah.
can't. Her mouth was like sewed shut or some shit.
Hmm.
I'll take this
Um,
ring because I feel like I'm gonna want it for like
Okay.
mind control things.
Hell yeah.
But
I
for
mean, if
now,
you want, I
having
can,
it for
I can
Dispel is
cast
decent.
Dispel Magic to get rid of Dispel Magic and put something else in there. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
think Bestow
have
Curse would be a good
something
one.
better? I don't think Bestow
I can't think of anything
Curse would
better
be
at the
that good.
moment. So no, I wasn't gonna do
I think-
Bestow Curse.
Yeah.
I think maybe
I think
putting.
once we get something like a dominate person or like a
Well, it can
I
only
don't know.
hold spells up to level 3 in it.
No, up to level
No, that
6.
is Ring of Counterspelling, and it's up to 6.
That's greater ring of counterspelling.
Oh, is it? Was I misreading this one?
This item said it could hold up to 6 in the Fantasy Grounds, but we've never heard of Fantasy Grounds items being wrong before.
It might be.
I used-
Wait a
it's
minute.
I
binding.
used to
Wait a
carry
minute.
one, so I'm pretty familiar with it.
I
Yeah,
already
that's
had
fair.
a belt of giant strength that just stacked on top of the other one and I didn't realize it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me lower my strength back down to where it should be.
So
okay, so I
anybody else
glossed
want a
over
belt? It's pretty much game. It's all yours.
I do
I
not
already
need
have
the
a
belt of
dex
giant
belt.
strength.
But are you wearing a belt?
I am. I am wearing a belt
Oh.
of con.
Oh, okay, yeah. Me too. I'd rather have con than
Yeah,
strength.
so I missed it in my inventory, and then I looked and I had 2 of them. So
I wouldn't mind
I'm
having
pretty sure I
both,
already
though.
had one.
But those are a bit more expensive.
Yeah, that would have been right then.
Huh. I guess I was incorrect. I guess there is no greater ring of counterspells, so I retract my previous statement.
Maybe that was like a 3-5 thing or something. Maybe there was a difference back then.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible. It was just something that I got in Second Darkness. It may not would have been the few things that weren't converted.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay,
probably
so
was a-
anyways, yeah,
it probably
let's
was
keep
like a 3-5 thing.
counterspell. I get well. Okay, do I have any magic on me that someone's gonna try and counterspell though?
When
Like,
you're buffed,
whenever
you
Amon casts
probably
stuff
will.
on me.
Yeah, like when I cast something on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
okay.
we get
Like
access to
Mirror Image
it,
or something.
greater dispel magic is a
Yeah,
good
or
one
even
to hold on
heroism.
there.
It also will protect your like stuff from extracts or potions that you get from Leon. So
Yeah.
like those are
Okay,
really
yeah,
easy
I
to
like
dispel
counterspell
normally.
for
So.
now. Then I think later we may want something so I like that's mind controlling, will save kind of thing.
I think Caleb and Amon should take a hat of disguise.
We
I
all
mean, we
have
already
one.
have hats of disguise.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
you do?
takes
Oh,
one.
okay.
We
I
have
guess that
more
could be
than-
the hats of disguise could be put into the Silver Raven, cache in case
No,
some
give
of
them to
our
our
associates.
squads to level them up,
We're probably gonna want to use them for
Right.
ourselves at some point.
or be like, hey, Fushi sisters, make yourselves look like Dotari
'Cause, yeah,
guards or something.
me and Caleb got some before this like scuffle out here even happened because we took them off the
Right.
bearded devil.
I guess
That's
if
why we
Barry
knew right
and or
away what
Kane
was
don't
going
have
on
one,
because we already had hats of disguise. Like, okay, that's what the hats of disguise are for. Because first we found them, we were like, what are these for? I don't get it.
do we know if Barry or Kane has one? Because that could be like where the last two go.
I don't think they have one, so yeah, just give them
All
to
right.
them.
Yeah, we can just let them sit in the party sheet so that we don't have to make Matt sift through the different character sheets. The chainmail, I don't think anybody can use, so that's probably going to be sold.
I could, but I have like a +2 mithril chain shirt right now, which I think I'd prefer the movement.
Yeah, that would probably be. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, and let's see, you already have a belt of giant strength, and Freedom has a belt as well. So I guess that can also be something that is sold.
Unless it's something Barry would want, but I don't think he really attacks in melee much yet.
I think he already has a
doesn't play
belt
like
of
Battle
Dex.
He has a belt
okay.
already.
Not yet.
Okay,
Okay,
then yeah,
so
we
the
can just
belts
sell
can be
it or
sold.
give it to a team or what. Let's sell stuff. Let's get some cash money.
Cash
But-
money.
That'll be later because I think we have some more stuff we want to do. Well, I'm
Right.
curious about what Leon is using his rest of his fly duration for. I'm assuming flying down to party with the Hellhounds, I guess. The bottom of this pit. And go down, nice doggies, and then they're gonna befriend him.
Yeah. No, he's pretty upset at the moment, and he has to work out some aggression.
Hmm.
I mean, they are hellhounds, so I don't know. If you kill them,
Uh,
do they like go back to the like abyss plane or whatever, or
No,
do
but
they
they're
die?
evil. I think they die
uh,
because they're not summoned.
yeah. Has
All right. Well, I'm fine
Amon
with you
ever
doing that
told?
though.
Yeah. Does Amon know if the Hellhounds are immune to fire, or do they just resist some of it?
Uh, I don't remember. I feel like I probably made a check on them before. I can roll them again.
You know that they're immune to fire.
Okay, there
Okay,
we go.
that makes things easier then.
I'll come up to the edge and intimidate them or.
Sure.
But I'm
And
good
then
with you attacking them because they are tools of Barzillai, and with Barzillai in power, we will not have justice and law in the. I okay. I probably still intimidate them, but there's my first roll of the day.
I wonder if
and,
Caleb's got like the opposite problem of Jacob. Well, sort of the same problem of like he's like I can't use a bow. It's impossible.
Right?
And he only uses his scythe. And I've seen him use a greatsword though,
He's
so
used
I know
other.
it's not.
Yeah.
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 But every time he needs like to do
So-
ranged weapon stuff, he's always like, I can't do anything, so I guess
No,
I'll
I'm
just
like I
stop."
intimidate.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's his ranged option
That's
is
his
to intimidate
rage.
people. Yeah.
Unless he
It's
can't see them
not
because
a-
they're in a cloud. Huh?
Yeah, my characters are so opposite. Caleb only
This guy
uses
can- yeah,
melee,
Caleb's
and
fine
Jace
in it.
only uses range.
Caleb's fine in a cloud, but
That's
Jace is
true.
completely impossible for him to do anything. And if somebody just drops a single obscuring mist down, that's what we've
As
discovered.
soon as we're out of the dungeon, I'm getting cutting lenses. We need to get out of the dungeon.
Okay.
Anyways,
So yeah. Um, I'll what I'll do is I'll fly above the pit and try to like draw the hellhounds, all together, like antagonize them so that they
oh
try
boy.
to so that they're all trying to like, bay and like be like right below me clustered together. Is that something that can happen, or do I have to roll some sort of check for that?
What's the splash damage on your bombs?
My splash damage is 9 force, and it's the regular radius of a bomb. It's not the explosive bomb.
All right. Consume 4 uses of your bombs if you have that much left.
I do.
All right. Then you take a few rounds to kill the hellhounds if you're gonna fly. They can't reach you.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I do.
There's many explosions, and eventually the 6 hellhounds are dealt with.
Many swears in gnome French.
Yeah.
If it looks like that dealt with the hellhounds, I'll fly back, light a cigarette, and say, "Thank you, Monsieur Boucher. I needed that." Now we can get down to business. Yeah, there is a statue below. I believe I already told you of what I believe to be Shensen. Yeah, Liberté, I believe that is someone you are looking for.
We did find cockatrices in here, didn't we? Like earlier, like they're
You
still
did.
here.
They're still in their cages.
Yeah, so it could actually be Shensen then, couldn't it?
Are you saying that I know a little bit about these creatures? Do you think that perhaps she could have been petrified with one of those creatures?
I think so. I don't think I actually. Let me see. Cockatrices are knowledge arcana,
Yes.
right? Okay.
All right.
Do I know how the? Because I'm pretty sure cockatrices are like one of the monsters of the petrification. Do I know how that works? Or if I'm right? Maybe I'm thinking of a different
Right.
monster.
Do we know of like a possible remedy for the cockatrice's
You know that the
petrification?
petrification happens off of their bite. It's a supernatural ability that causes a living creature to fossilize into stone.
Oh,
Okay.
And do we know how to
Do,
reverse the process of it
maybe their saliva?
for cockatrice
Oh.
specifically?
A cockatrice's petrification it acts like flesh to stone, the spell.
okay. So we just gotta.
Mm.
It's not. I was just wondering though, because like I know like a basilisk, for example, you can use its blood to unpetrify someone. So I wasn't sure if there was something similar with a cockatrice.
Oh, that's what I was getting it confused with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
but we have. Well, we used to have break enchantment, but I don't think we have that anymore,
Right,
right?
but I have a suspicion that after this, Barry is probably going to be strong enough to cast it because it's a 5th level cleric spell, and we're almost 9th
Yeah.
level.
Maybe. Yeah. That's reason. That's fair.
Do you think
Go ahead.
uh, do you think that after we clear out this opera house, Barcelona will attempt to reclaim it? I think that in the name of Kintargo, we should try to take it for ourselves. Fortify it. Perhaps make it a symbol of the rebellion, of the resistance.
Um. Yeah. I mean, especially if we can. Especially if we can like resume its original purpose.
Oui, monsieur. I do believe that we can, especially once Shenson has been restored. And I have a couple of ideas of how to garner some more support, especially once word of this massacre and the masquerade gets out. So, there is a secret passageway below that leads to Aria Park. Then I snap my fingers as if remembering something. Ah! We shall see if Monsieur Jeff became food for Le Chien L'Enfer, that larger dog down there.
Um. I didn't even know he was
Wait, Jeff
down
was
there. Or
here?
did you tell us that about
Oui.
that already?
I don't
Uh,
recall if you told us.
it perhaps slips my mind.
Okay. Yeah, it would be a shame if he managed to get himself killed.
Oui. He has seemed to provide useful in some areas.
I don't know if to
I
go
just
that
give a look
far.
at Amon like, Leon didn't catch your sarcasm.
He's warmed up to Jeff in some aspects. Uh, the Opera House, does it seem to have like cleared out of all of the Thrune denizens? Like I see some guards like, tokens in the rooms, but uh, if we like, went through the Opera House, are they still there?
Any denizens?
Any of the
Well,
guards.
yeah, like any of the people who are still, loyal to Thrune, like did we see any
I
Dotari
think
or
they
any
ran
other
out
sort of
already.
guards?
Like I think they
They've
completely
fled.
fled the opera house.
All right.
Upon seeing Barzillai Thrune go down, yep, they abandoned the upper house.
All right. Well,
I think it goes without saying we'll pull any of the gear that was being stored in Caleb's bag of holding and
yeah,
like
armor up and
redistribute that. Particularly
weapon
like
up,
give
freedom.
freedom's shield and armor
Sure.
back.
And like maybe while that's happening, I can go, upstairs and just kind of like look over this place from top to bottom.
We probably want to do
See
that,
if.
like, all together. Check the entire
All
place.
right, then I'll patiently slash impatiently smoke on a cigarette and then wait for you to finish. Just kind of pace around taking stock of, the massacre. I'm sure that, there's some bodies that need to be cleaned up or identified.
So where are you starting?
Once Freedom's all finished, armored up, we'll be starting at the top, working our way down.
Yeah, we're just
Does
gonna make
anybody
sure
have
I'll
like
nobody's
somewhat
a
lingering in this
reluctantly
place.
help Freedom.
like I'm still like trying to figure out this like Barzilai Thrune thing, especially with the
Right.
and the having sculpt corpse as well. I'm not
How are
sure.
you trying to figure it out?
So, does anybody have like a heal check they can maybe do? I'm not good at this
I
sort of
can.
thing, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you to like try to look over his body with me and try to figure out if there's anything like that we're missing. Like maybe like maybe this guy was already killed somehow, and like maybe he was already an undead as far like I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, if you can sculpt an undead to
Let's
look
see.
alive, is that what you're saying that wand perhaps does?
No, but I mean, if he was undead, then sculpt corpse would work. I mean, I don't know why he would be holding it in that case though. So that's kind of weird.
Your heal checks don't reveal anything that you haven't already found out about him. He seems to be a human male, but now that you've like touched and examined him, you can see like where there was practical makeup and stuff and
Yeah.
alterations to him that disguised his appearance. But the human looks close enough to Barzillai that this was a relatively easy disguise to create.
Would a
I use
knowledge
my farmer
local?
knowledge. I use my farmer knowledge to see if this guy looks like a farmer I know, a fellow farmer.
You don't think he looks like a farmer?
I tell the party I don't think he's a farmer, and that's all I have to offer.
Thanks. Very very helpful.
Well, he certainly did not cast spells like a farmer. I was watching him even while he was invisible. It seems that he had some sort of natural way of casting those spells, similar to devils that we have encountered.
Oh, Amon, use your knowledge wizard to see if he's a wizard you know from town.
I wonder if maybe the wand of sculpt corpse was just supposed to like I don't know, be used to like try to like claim that they killed someone they didn't here. If he had if like if this like massacre had been successful, maybe that was what that was for. I don't know.
I'll ask Amon, what does Sculpt Corpse do, this wand you're talking about?
I mean it just makes it just lets you shape the appearance of a dead body.
But there were no dead bodies before the massacre started, were there?
Not that I know about.
Besides the ones that the guards we took out, which
We didn't even
doesn't
take out
make
any
I'll
any
be back in a
dogs.
sec. I'm gonna see what the dog is barking at.
We just took out some
My
devils,
best
but
guess is I agree with you that if the massacre succeeded, they probably wanted to sculpt one of the corpses to look like someone, or maybe they make it look like us. I don't know.
this is a weird spell because it has
It's
like this
very
little thing though
strange.
where if you interact with a corpse that was altered, you get a will save, just like it's an illusion, but it's a necromancy spell, so that's kind of weird. I feel like sculpt corpse probably shouldn't be a necromancy spell. I feel like Paizo just typed it wrong, like because they're like it deals
Or
with
there
dead
shouldn't be the
bodies.
will save, yeah.
Yeah, like it deals with dead bodies
It should probably be transmutation.
or illusion if you want to have the will save thing still be there.
But well, I mean, it's not really an illusion though. It actually changes the physical appearance.
Yeah,
why
that's
is the will
Pluto's
save
point. Is
there
there shouldn't
though?
be a will save on it if that's the case.
But I mean, it's on a dead body anyway. It usually those don't get will saves.
No, the person
The
who
will saves for the people
interacts
looking at
with
the
a
body.
with a body that has had sculpt corpse on it gets a will save if they have any reason to, let's say, creatures with a reason to suspect deception may make a will saving throw to realize that the corpse was altered. Like, that seems really strange to me.
It's as strange as how glitter dust works.
I mean, that's fair.
But yeah.
All right. Um,
As far as
I'll tell
what
Mon
you
perhaps
guys
further
find on
investigation
the
will
upper
tell us.
levels of the Opera House, there was one more cache that I think you guys did write on. You wrote somewhere on the map to tell you where it was, but you find 8 more potions of cure moderate wounds and 2 potions of lesser restoration and 5 restorative ointments.
restorative appointments. Okay, this works like neutralize poison or remove disease. And also cure light wounds at the same time, man. Those are pretty good. It's an ointment, so if you're playing Dragon Age Origins, it means you drink it for some reason.
I see Leon
Pluto, I could have
impatiently
gone
pacing around
my
smoking a
whole life
cigarette
without knowing that.
and suggests that we check every
Go
room of
upstairs
this
and
building and clear it out and make sure there's no
yeah,
people
if
hiding, maybe still scared, or
Yeah, that's what we want to do. Let me grab some of those consumables though, because I used all my potions.
Yeah, Freedom, you do that. I think Leon's still checking stuff, but I think he
no,
was of the same
Leon
mind, but
wants.
Freedom is
Yeah. This is.
yeah,
Leon can lead the
you
charge.
might find like 1 or 2 people like on the upper levels that had retreated that, were still confused about what's going on, and you can find them and lead them out, and they are thankful. And you also find I put more healing items in the inventory because there was another cache upstairs of healing supplies.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Anything
one of
on
those
this floor?
ointments.
But as far as guards and anything on which one?
This floor?
The ground floor?
Yeah.
No. You do find Naren's body on the 2nd floor.
No.
Yeah.
Aww.
Je suis désolé, Freedom.
I sadly
I
retrieved
did what I
him.
could.
If you'd like,
Yep, there is a coagulated crimson flow
we can
from
use this wand of
his
sculpt
belly.
corpse to make him look different, to make him look more beautiful.
Sure.
He is beautiful, but maybe if we like restore his belly to look normal.
Well, he's dead.
Depending.
That
Yeah,
last sting was what killed him.
Yeah. So we can. I will take him and bring him downstairs. And lay him down. I'll carry him out when we leave the place, but for now I'll just lay him down.
Okay.
I want to find out from his people like what their proper burial rites are. Maybe.
There is the shaman of the sewers. He is a worshipper of Gazre, and as do I believe was
I mean, we
their
can just
matriarch.
ask some of the, what are they called? The Asasazi? Like, we have some of them
Yeah.
here helping us right now,
Yep.
so
True.
they'll know. He's
Okay.
He's from the same place as them. All right. So,
Yeah.
where else did Leon wanted to go down and check out? Show us
That
stuff downstairs, like
statue?
the statue of Shensen.
The stuff downstairs
probably
is
check on
new
Jeff.
stuff for you guys.
There's a lot of things downstairs actually, but the statue is the most interesting, I think. There are some secret chambers that I think belonged to the first rebellion. Yeah, I saw notes signed by a jackdaw. And that name,
Okay.
it sounded familiar.
Okay. That sounds like stuff we wanna look into. So
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Leon, he
let's
does
go.
want to like look at those rooms like more thoroughly because he felt like he was rushed last time and might have missed something.
yeah, we're on a little bit of a time crunch. It is like
Is there
midnight,
a
but you
map for
know,
the basement?
it's fine.
Or do I need to
We'll go
find
down
it?
there.
There is, if you guys are going down.
Yep. Is it number 3? Yes. No? Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Found it.
Where are you guys going down? Which way?
I'll lead them down the same way that I went down on the left side
Okay.
of the map. Because I am aware that, you know, there is a larger hellhound roaming around, and I want to kind of just go through an area that I previously had thought to be safe.
Alright. Yeah, you guys go down these stairs then? And as long as you guys find yourselves, yeah, you can... Leon can tell you where he's explored.
Yeah. Kind of go through these rooms, tell them that, you know, in here are just like some stage prop stuff. But, you know, Amon is free to, like, you know, use a detect magic sweep to see if there was anything that I might have missed.
Where do you want me to cast detect magic?
Just like in these small rooms, like, I guess it's kind of a roundabout way to go through them, but yeah, just through all these, like, different little small rooms. Because there
Matt,
wasn't anything that jumped out.
I will do that, and I'll
are
give it
we
a second
gonna
set of
like
eyes as well.
go through all these rooms one at a time? Is that what you want us to do, or do you want to like fast forward us searching them all? Hey, look, it's at
That's a
20.
possibility. If you guys are going to explore everything, I could do that for you. There's only a couple of rooms where I'll need to slow things down, because you'll have to deal with stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna go through every room because we're considering trying to take this place as another like location headquarters for the Resistance.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a thorough search.
Yeah.
Not that I want to skip anything. I just don't want to like
No,
dungeon
no,
crawl through rooms that are mostly
putting in the
nothing.
time is no crime. But if you guys explore the whole place, then I'll start explaining some things.
I vote
Alrighty.
yes,
So,
especially because
if
I
you
rolled
look
a
at the
20
top
already on perception.
of this map here, this area is a landing deck.
Yeah.
It technically leads outside of the Opera House. And there's
Like
nothing else of significant value in there.
outside, where?
That's
Are
how
we
they get
not
like big
Outside,
underground?
drops
outside.
in and out, I guess.
Basically, it goes up.
It's a ramp. It's like where
Oh,
probably
okay.
a cart can drive down into it. It's like
Yep.
a loading dock.
If you need to bring in supplies and stuff that the Opera House needs, they would wheel, like, yeah, big wagons or something here and
Yeah,
then
this is where
pick it up and put
Yeah,
it
that's
where it
really
needs to go in
cool.
storage.
this is where Kintargo FedEx comes to make their deliveries. Like
Gotcha.
we go down
So
here.
it's like probably a
The-
ramp.
the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's a ramp. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The large area is just what they call the underworld of the Opera House. It's a very open area where people behind the scenes would make, everything that you see upstairs look that more magical and memorable.
There's like
And the
musical
corpses of
instruments
6
down here too,
hellhounds are... You actually don't see the instruments.
I guess the ones that they were playing were like
It was an
magical or
illusion.
something, but
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
it was like
It
a
was an illusion, yeah.
major. Was it a major?
But
Yeah,
normally,
I
if you
ex-
had,
Major illusion.
explain what I
if
saw.
you're putting on a show, you might have a band down here though.
Yeah,
There is
normally
a
there
room
would be.
full of instruments, but they are unused and stacked haphazardly.
Oh,
Yeah,
there was a room
there
that had
would
them
be
stored there. Okay,
Mhm.
that
Leon
makes sense.
tells you that the actual instruments are stored in a room where they have not seen use for a little bit. But yep,
Mhm.
there's trap floors in the ceiling above you, where you know like, oh, those are, yep, to the main stage. There's ladder ropes and stuff, or rope ladders.
Mhm.
Okay.
The orchestra pit is roped off and stuff, but you guys don't see any orchestra or any trace of an orchestra. Where next? There's a whole bunch of rooms here that are like either little workshops or storage or like quarters for people, actors or servants of actors. You find a storeroom of like files of various wealthy clients and patrons of the opera house, but you do find like many of these files have been like destroyed, like physically. Things like um things that have been scratched out or like blacked out and stuff like that. You guys find costumes, storage, more materials, props. The room that Leon saw the Bone Devil in, which is this room, is an accountant's office.
Oh,
Hmm.
what was a
So there's like
bone devil
paperwork
doing
and
in there?
stationery, but there's nothing of value there except for the stationery and tools that you would need as an accountant. You do find though that inside that office is an iron door, which is
Mhm.
this thing over here.
Whoever H marked.
Healing supplies
And
section.
it looks well
Ah.
reinforced.
Supposedly there's healing supplies in
Okay.
there, I think.
I'll inspect it for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception. And
Okay.
yeah, roll the perception in the dice tower, please.
Mhm. Move, Pam. Finally. All right, there we go.
Okay, you check it out, and this iron door looks to be moderately difficult to disable, but given your skill, you think
Mhm.
you can get it fairly easily with just a little bit of time. You do
Mhm.
find a magical trap on it.
All right.
There's a glyph.
Okay.
Now, do you have the trap finding skill?
No, unfortunately I don't. I'm good at finding traps, but I can't disable magical ones.
Yep. So you don't know the nature of this glyph. Well, you know that it's not sight, because if it was, you'd have triggered it already.
Right. Mhm.
But yep, there's a glyph um, on this door. But yeah, you're not sure what it does or how to disable it.
Okay. Well, let's see. Uh, do I know if there's anything that I can roll to figure out what it does from a distance? Well, I guess no.
Do you have Knowledge Arcana?
And I do have Knowledge Arcana.
You don't know Knowledge Arcana.
Rolling it. Ugh, that was a poor roll.
I can take a look at it too.
Yeah, you're unsure here.
Eh, if you don't mind, jurist. Oh no!
Uh,
Rolled a 3.
That was a bad roll too.
Yeah.
Amon, you're usually familiar with glyphs having all sorts of, effects on them. Could be a lot of things.
I know one way to figure out what it is.
yeah, just go trigger it.
There's that.
Yeah.
I could perhaps trigger it from a distance, if you allow a stand back.
Yeah, I ain't standing in front of that.
If you want to,
I'll stand back towards, usher everyone else out of the room and
Did you
stand
at
in the
least figure out what
doorway.
school it was? Yeah? It's not
Nope, they
necromancy,
tried.
is it? They don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
either.
don't
I
know
got
what it is.
magic circle against evil on me still, so hopefully that'll
Does it
help.
look scary? Like the symbol itself, is it scary looking?
It's an angry face. It's got super
I mean,
angled eyebrows.
It's foreboding, as that is its purpose, is to forbid.
Yeah.
I mean, we could wait until, tomorrow, like after a night's rest, and try to figure it out then instead.
I don't. I have no way of figuring it out, so yeah.
Well, if we, as much as I dislike it, perhaps patience is the best thing to be exercised at this time.
I trigger the rune.
How?
Okay.
I walk up and like touch it or something.
Nothing happens.
You probably have to try to open the door. Oh.
I will try and open the door. Why not?
Okay, it's locked. This heavy iron reinforced door is locked.
The one time I try and trigger a trap and I can't.
Oh
It won't let
Oh
you.
my god. I attack. Wait, it's an iron door. I can't get through that unless I had like
You have to be this
adamantine.
tall to rise.
Normally, I would try to destroy it with
I try
my
and
explosives,
shove the
but,
door open with my strength. Like I try and bash it open with like
Okay,
just
give me a
ramming into
strength
it with my
check.
shoulder.
That's a pretty good
Pretty
strength
good.
check.
He said this is like
That
an
is a pretty good check.
iron door. I don't know.
Oh, it's yeah, it's.
It might not.
Unfortunately, no. You cannot break it open with that.
It might be like a
I
DC
rub my
28,
shoulder.
honestly.
Like
With
ow,
that
hurt.
attempt, you're not even sure like you could break this door down with your strength alone.
Yeah. Okay. I'll intimidate the door.
Why don't we try picking
then
the
I'll-
lock?
Leave.
Or did he fail at that?
Well, the problem is
And-
that
No, he
there's some
hasn't
kind of
tried.
magical trap or rune or something.
Right, the
on
door's
it.
locked, Leon. Can you unlock it?
Well, I could try, but unfortunately, I do not know what that rune does, and I don't want to try and then have it blow up in my face or do something even more horrible. If I knew what it was
Caleb, are
and
you
what the
capable of unlocking
consequences.
it? Caleb doesn't seem to mind. He
Give
wants
Caleb
it to
your-
blow
your-
up in his face.
I try
Give
and
Caleb
open
your
the
thieves'
door.
tools.
Oh,
Wait,
eh?
untrained.
No,
I
you
don't
can't
even
do
know
it
if I
on
can roll
trained.
No,
that.
you can't do it on train.
Yeah, you can't do a disable device on train.
Yeah.
He just like sticks the one
Guys,
of
I
the
tried.
thieves'
Sticks a
tools
pin
in there and
him.
like wiggles it around a little. He's like, I have no idea
I
what I'm
did it.
doing.
I did it, guys.
I'll try it again tomorrow. I'll have some
Okay.
special things prepared.
Alright.
I need to
Safety
get
first,
an
Leon.
adamantine weapon.
Safety first.
Okay. I need to get that on order.
Normally, I would, try something more rash, but recent events have taught me to think about my actions before I act on them.
You're
So,
skeptical
were
about that
there
one.
any
huh?
other rooms
Yeah.
we hadn't checked yet besides that one?
Yep, you guys can keep going through.
Alright, let's go
below
back.
this
Yeah,
area
we'll
is
come
the
back, yeah.
library.
Oh, gross.
Mhm.
Leon, check that place out. There's nothing of value in this library. Everything.
Well, no, but
A
I
bunch of
can't
things have
read,
been,
so I stay away from it.
There's
So
Well,
not
actually,
only
no.
can't
There
he
is a lot of
read,
stuff
but he's
valuable here.
also
Mm-hmm.
there's a term for it.
If you
He
actually
thinks books are
wanted to
disgusting.
sell this staggering number of plays, like sheet music and other stuff, you could fetch a very, very high price to someone who had the storage for it all. But there's a lot of works that have been flagged with dabs of red paint to, it seems like they've been marked for some reason or another.
There might be something in here, Algerist, with some research. Maybe there are some whispers of the Song of Silver.
The what now?
The Song of Silver. Did you not remember it? I believe it is something that's the first rebellion against Cheliax, the first iteration of the Silver Ravens. They used it in order to out some sort of incursion and save the city.
Yeah,
I
but I don't know
believe
if it
that is.
actually exists.
Well, there are many
Ugh.
things. Alright, well, you believe what you
Like,
believe.
is it an actual Song of Silver, or is that just like a recounting of the events?
You mean like a bard's tale talking about,
Right.
how they repelled the rebellion and boost morale? Who knows?
Something like that.
We could ask Shenzhen perhaps when she is revitalized, being a someone skilled in the arts, she might know something.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to sell any of these like this
No,
in this
I think this
world in
stuff should
this
stay
opera
here
house.
because Freedom would like to see the
Yeah,
opera
I
house
agree.
at least
I agree with that.
restored, and they can make use of it.
Maybe on
Well, we need to
but of
find
course.
who's it, Shinsen?
Well, I know where she is, and I don't think she is going anywhere at the moment. First, we are making sure there aren't any nasty surprises, and then we are dealing with that big dog.
Okay, but yeah, I agree we should get the Opera House up and running. I think it'll be great for the morale of the... To be like, hey, Barzillai tried to murder people here. We're trying to bring happiness, a
I
little bit
think
of
that we should
brightness to
definitely
people's
turn
lives.
this into some sort of monument and have it as a shining beacon once again.
You know what? We need to get a statue erected in memory of those who lost their lives here. Put it out front.
But of course, Boucher, you and I, we are thinking the same thing. Yeah,
Or
and I have
some kind of
something else that
monument.
might be. Yeah, and I have a fun event planned. Yeah, something for everyone to blow off a little steam.
Yeah,
Let
I
us
don't know
continue to
how... Let's not do that for a little bit, though. I think we need the too soon to die down before we have any more events here. Like, hey, there was this
Continue.
massacre at the theater. Come back in 2 weeks.
So yeah, if you're looking for the statue, then it is in the room where I've drawn an arrow. Leon can lead you to it. And again, it looks like this.
Frozen in a dramatic
Oh, I
pose.
forgot that was Shinsen. Okay.
Do you need a moment alone, Frieza?
No. How do we get her out of this state?
We use a spell similar to the ones that freed Bulborkar's parents of that same affliction. Barry
Yeah,
might
That's
be
exactly.
right.
able
You
to do
rubbed that
it.
oil on them, right?
Should we do
It
that
was a
here
scroll.
or take her somewhere else?
I think
I wouldn't
perhaps
try and
now
move her. What if you
she
drop
is
her
safe.
and she breaks?
I know that there are spells to shrink objects. I would suggest we do that only if we did not think that we would be able to keep the opera house. But I think for now, perhaps she could stay here.
What about this potion ointment stuff you said could cure people? Would that help Shinsen?
What stuff is Caleb referring to?
Restorative
The
ointment.
restorative ointment. which as a
I
player I'm pretty sure would not do it, but I'm
I
asking
don't
a
think
Mon
so.
in character or whoever's around.
No,
Okay.
this one isn't powerful enough, I don't think.
Okay, we need a strong oil like the last one that we used on
A
the
salve, perhaps.
what was it, the troll parents or giant parents
Is
or
that
Stone
what we
salve
used?
would
Or
work.
did...
You
I
didn't
think
use
we
stone
just-
salve. You used a scroll, but stone
Scroll.
salve would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Okay.
This might be
Okay.
something we have to
It would
deal with
it would have been
tomorrow
funny if I
morning.
just like poured the ointment on the statue without asking first.
Is there
I don't.
anything
It's
else in
actually pretty
these
good. I don't want to waste.
in this small cluster of rooms?
I'll look through them with you.
Nope, just the conservatory down below that has all of the instruments. And of course,
Okey-dokey.
there is value if you wanted to sell the instruments.
Ooh, it's.
Nah.
I look around at what instruments are here. Is it basically like anything and
A
everything?
bunch. Yeah. Like,
What kind of instrument did Caleb play? One that you can play by ear. You don't have to read sheet music. It's like a
There's
I
some
mean,
flute.
that's any
symbols.
instrument. Technically.
your little finger symbols.
If you have a good enough ear for music, that's any instrument.
Castanets.
Yeah. Okay. Um.
There's
So
a
I
while
wanna
he
pistol.
find a
thinks about what
piccolo. Can I
instrument
find a
he wants
piccolo?
to steal, what else is there?
Maybe the actual answer you're looking for is like a cowbell or
Yeah,
or
he needs like a
tambourine.
triangle, you know, like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll find
It's like I will be the
symbols.
greatest.
I'll do symbols.
Alright, you take
No, no,
you
no,
take a
no,
pair
no,
of
no,
symbols.
no, 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 no. A gong. If there's like not a big heavy gong, like a hand gong, that would be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So I can just randomly gong at points in time. I think
There's
that's
a
gonna be
5-pound, thing that's like
Like he's gonna
attached
be
to
sitting in the coffee
like
house
a,
basement.
Like
a
a
rod,
string.
and there's little like, not maybe like a string, but like two like little chains that hold a like singular symbol, but it's thicker, and you can find like a mallet with
a
a
mallet to hit it.
soft blunt head.
Okay, I want to take that for now. I'll
Alright,
bring
you
it
do.
back, but I want to bring it with. I want to carry it with me for now. I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Alright.
Sure.
I knew this thing
He's
would
gonna
come
be
in
like
handy.
practicing. He's gonna be like practicing in the bottom of the basement. And we're just gonna hear gongs over and over again. Like, what the hell is he doing?
Everybody's
He's
gonna be-
practicing.
He's practicing for his.
We're gonna
dramatic
have like
entrance.
a suggestion box, and like all the suggestions are like, can we kick Caleb out?
Oh,
He's
to have a coffee
gonging
house,
at
like-
all
Yeah.
hours of the night.
Yeah.
He just gongs all night. It would be okay if it sounded good.
Needs more
but
gong.
He can't read, so he doesn't read sheet music.
Caleb, he has a fever, and the only cure is more gong.
More gong.
Yeah.
No, the only way to fix it is to join him. Everybody get an instrument.
Now I just wish I had a gong in real life so I could actually play it through my mic whenever I wanted Caleb to do it in game. I need to work on that.
Blow out our speakers.
Just get a
It's
soundboard.
called
No, 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 no,
Amazon.
event.
Yeah, it sounds like work. I've never used a soundboard before. But
You don't
anyway,
need an actual
I
soundboard.
digress.
You can use a virtual one.
Yeah, okay.
But,
And
yeah.
play the sound through my input.
Yes.
I'll show them the rooms where I found, those costumes and stuff. And I think there was something of significance in one of them that I found. I can't remember.
You found a
exactly
very
what it
nice
was.
looking robe.
Ooh.
That's right.
Is
I
it a
show
magic robe?
Amon the
Very.
robe because I say, yes, I remember I found this in one of them. And I
Is
show
this
him on the
magic
fancy
or
robe.
magic robe.
Why don't
You
you
use
put
dark
it
magic?
on?
You are detecting magic from the item.
Now pull out the wand of identify and try to identify it. I rolled a 1, but maybe that's enough anyway. Good thing I used the wand.
That is enough to identify it.
Okay.
Oh, if you still have
Once per
investigative
day,
mind
this
going, you
simple
can roll
wool robe
twice.
allows you to assume the form of another humanoid creature as if using alter self. This change lasts for 1 hour, though you can end it prematurely as a free action. While in this form, you also gain the ability to speak and understand the basic racial languages of your chosen form. For example, if you take the form of an orc, you can speak and understand Orcish. And this is a robe of blending.
Ooh.
So it gives you a slightly upgraded version of Alter Self.
Nice.
Do you need to turn into someone like you see when you activate it, or is it just you just pick what you want to
You
turn
probably
into?
have to be aware of what you're turning into.
If you know the form you want, then you can assume it.
Okay. Okay.
I love all these like cool items that are meant for like disguising and blending in.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
they're
also
for
like,
the Opera House.
yeah, it's a
I
better
guess that's
version of the
true.
hat of disguise in some senses too.
And I forgot, Amon, you still should have that investigative mind going, so you can roll twice on like spellcraft checks if you need to, and some knowledge checks, I think.
Oh. It would have been. I should use that on the glyph then, if it
Oh
is
yeah,
still going.
derp.
When did you put it on me
That would have
though?
been helpful. I put it on you like before, like right before the big battle. So unless we've taken more
Okay.
than an hour of 20 minutes to, check all this stuff out, it should have still been going.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's that's my bad for
I
not
mean, you
telling you
guys
that
are
you still
taking
had
quite a
it.
bit of time here to look at stuff. Maybe not
Oh yeah, I
an
know.
hour and 20 minutes, but
We're probably getting close to it. I actually did I already take off? I haven't taken it off yet, but I figured the hair was well. The one on Caleb might be still up because I actually cast that, but the one that's on me is actually from a scroll, so it probably is worn off by now. So by this point at least. Is there anything else though that we need to explore?
there are, but nothing in this main room. You've searched every room here, aside from where it starts getting into these tunnels.
Okay. Well, that's also like Leon saw uh
The big boy.
the Cerberus maybe,
It
or
didn't have
whatever it
3 heads.
was.
It just had one, I think.
Oh, okay. But it was a giant. It was bigger than a hellhound though.
Yeah. At least when you try to identify that, you can remember to roll twice, and I'll try to remind you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go. You said you found a secret door that led to these tunnels, so we'll go there, I guess.
Yeah. We'll check out the secret tunnels. Secret tunnels.
Yay!
Secret tunnel.
Secret, 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 secret tunnels.
We've had this reference before, I'm fairly sure.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Alright, yeah,
What am
Leon
I?
takes you to the tunnels.
Alright.
And in each of these other rooms here, it's, they all look like they were once used for something, but it's not that clear what they were used for. They're mostly abandoned, and anything of value has been removed from them.
I'll ask Amon to sweep them with detect magic while I rifle through
Sure.
them once more.
Okay, you do that, but neither of these three, or yeah, none of these three rooms have any trace of magic on them.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll roll the perception.
Or at least, so if there's anything magic and then they cast magic aura or something on there and
Yep,
hit it.
you don't find anything, Leon.
Alright, I know I found something in there. I think I forgot to go back to the episode and check, but the note that I got, uh, I know it was signed Jackdaw, but I don't think I was able to read what it actually said on it. Because that would be something that I'd want to tell everybody.
All right.
Is that something that's relatively easy to pull up again?
I believe it was a list of names.
Okay. Names are important. Or if they aren't, then you can just leave them and dispel that mystery.
They might be important in the abstract.
There are a list of names, and all of them are crossed off.
Okay. And the last one that wasn't was Jackdaw, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although the Jackdaw's name looks more like a signature.
Oh,
Huh? Oh.
Weird.
I was pressing shift. Do I know who this Jackdaw is?
Give me knowledge history.
I shall. Don't know why I rolled that in the tower.
You're
I
not
did.
sure who.
All right. Does Amon have knowledge history?
Uh, I have a couple ranks in it.
Yeah, and you can roll twice and take the better result.
I will roll twice. There we go.
Well, with the 27, you still don't know
Wait, is
who
this
this
history?
is.
I have history.
Okay. With an 18, you still don't know who this person is.
Alright, I guess that's someone will need
With
to
a
figure out.
36 knowledge farmer, is it
You're
farming
pretty sure
related?
there weren't a farmer.
They were the
Yes.
best farmer ever.
Once again, I've confirmed the identity is not a farmer.
That narrows it down a little, I guess.
Why am I wasting my 20s? These silly rolls.
You gotta keep those stocked up for when you need them. Alright, well then I guess we'll look through the other rooms then. Do you want a perception for each one?
For these things?
Right, or was that perception just for all three of them collectively?
Perceptions for what?
The other two
Each of the
rooms.
secret
I wasn't
rooms.
sure. We were trying to ask if we needed
No.
one for those.
No perception checks are necessary.
Okay.
You don't find anything.
Alright. So, I'll tell the others, like I'll show them like the egress right here that has the other secret door. I'll tell them that the dog is on the other side of this door. There is a secret hallway that leads out of the library. Uh, we can go that way because it's a little less crowded, and it might give us a better chance of all attacking the dog at once.
Uh, I guess we could split up and try to coordinate that, but we don't really have a good way to make sure we actually get there at the same time.
Hmm. Uh, how long does your tribal cooperation last?
6 rounds.
That might be long enough for you guys to like, for half of the group to rush on over to the other side and say, "All right, we're here."
I don't know about that. It's there's a bunch of doors you got to go through.
I mean, we could open them preemptively and then, rush on over.
Yeah.
Like we can start at the halfway point, like right outside the library. That way each group can, rush and it's, equidistant.
I suppose. Okay. How are we doing this?
I know it's a little wonky, but I mean
Wait,
that's the
what
best
are
way
we
that I can think
trying
of.
to do?
We're talking about approaching this room from both sides at the same time.
Why?
Because there's a devil dog in there. Something stronger than a normal hellhound. Might not even be a hellhound, might be something
Yeah,
else.
I'll just slash it.
But we
up
feel
its
it
spine.
necessary to open it instead of. Well, wait, is this
Well, if we
even?
are to be clearing the upper house,
This is blocked
it
off
would be best.
here. Like, do we even know about this?
It's a secret door there.
This
Yeah.
is a
Yeah,
secret
I
door.
do.
You do know about that. Okay.
Leon's opened it before.
Yes.
Right. I've already pretty much explored the entirety of the opera house bottom floor. And I'm talking about, us starting, near the library and then using Amon's tribal cooperation so that we can mentally tell each other, like, when we're, like, one group is at the secret door
It's one
and the other
dog,
one is at
isn't
the
it?
hallway. It is
What
I'll
is our
1v1 it
but
right now.
I'm not sure what the concern
because
is.
if we, well, in technical terms, if we all, are like where Caleb is right now, we're just all going to be bunched up and we're all going to have to exit out one
It's
at a
one
time.
dog. I'll go
And if it
attack
has a
it right
breath
now.
weapon, we all
Caleb will
go
kill
attack
it. Just let him slash away.
I open the secret door and slash the dog.
All right.
All right.
Roll initiative.
It's one door.
I say, watch this, guys.
Do a flip.
Just one very, very flaming big dog.
Oh, that's a scary looking dog. Okay. I
Oh,
didn't know it
gee,
looked
if
quite like
only you
that.
had listened.
He's a farmer.
But
Dogs
it's
don't
fine.
look like that
I
on
ain't
farm.
scared.
Okay.
It's like I'm not afraid, no dog.
Amon, is this dog chaotic?
I wouldn't count on it. I don't know. I can't see it yet.
It's not my turn yet, but is this dog chaotic? I maybe see it first when I surprise it. Also, I rolled
did
another
you-
20.
You don't think so.
Dang.
You think that it is a hellish creature, and because of that,
It's probably devil.
It's more, yeah, lawful.
Yeah, everything here is devilish. It's kind of annoying.
Well, yeah, Thrun's clearly dabbling in the
You
devil.
will find some
devil's
things.
work.
I know.
All right. Let's see.
Bad Thrun, bad.
I wish I could smite something though. I'd do it.
Okay.
But what I am going to need you to do is beat its initiative. You did not. Okay, darn.
At everybody? All right. We'll start at the top.
I don't see
It's
it on the initiative.
It's
Oh.
yeah, it's there.
I barely didn't beat it.
Well, it hasn't acted yet, Leon, so you could technically just go in and not provoke at all. So.
Oh god, its token just disappeared. It went invisible.
Nah, he didn't have the
There's two of them.
tracker token.
It
They
casts
already-
clone.
There we go.
Okay.
Barry is going to hold his action for now.
Can you take
It'll pass to
bleed
Leon.
and blur and whatever attack two? is
Yes.
that?
I can go to remove.
Oh, and the
Vision.
armor. Yeah.
So yeah, I should still have heroism because Amon cast it on me pretty late in the night,
I cast it. Yeah, I cast it on you
like right
about
before
a half
midnight.
hour before midnight.
I don't think that
Yeah,
attack
no.
two morale is on me right now, so you can take that off me too. Thanks.
Talk
Okay.
about the heroism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
It's
from
your turn, Leon.
last fight.
I guess wherever it is
Alright.
that you are when he opens the door.
Yeah, I'm right, like where Amon is, like in that square.
You
So
hear
I'm going
growling.
to, yeah, I, you know, in the dark, roll my eyes and just wait there.
I think I even use the extend meta magic
Okay,
rod on the
freedom.
heroism that's on Caleb.
I will move in.
Okay.
Let's see here.
It'll take you 15 movement to get next to it.
Tokens, can you lock them?
Yeah, I can lock your token.
Okay, because I'm gonna actually double move, but I'm also
Alright, they're locked.
gonna smite it so that I get the AC.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
still had one smite left, right?
Yeah. 2, technically. I thought we were gonna have more people to smite, but... No, I smited
Yeah.
her, didn't I? Wait, did I ever actually... No.
You
You
smited one
smited
of
the
the
Bone
devils.
Devil.
That was it, yeah. She pretty much
Um,
died to you guys doing stuff. No, I did use 2 smites. Yeah, I only have 1 left, so... Yep, this is it. I'm gonna use it.
Okay. It's now smited. And it's going to attack you since you're the closest thing to it.
Is my health really that way? I would have drank some potions before I... If I didn't get
Okay.
healed by her. He probably would have taken 4 of them. Okay, I'll remove 4 potions.
Okay. It attempts to bite you.
Ha! Out of
And
my
that's
armor
its
this
turn.
time. Just a dog. It's fine. Actually, that's like a plus 20 to hit. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Amon?
Wait, how am I going this early? I thought I rolled a 1. Oh god, I did roll a 1. Okay, I'm going to, this is difficult terrain, you said?
No, it's not difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
I was passing through Caleb and a doorway and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up closer here so that I'm in close enough to everyone to put up tribal cooperation.
Oh.
Alright. You do that.
And now it'll be my turn.
Yeah, sorry,
Alright,
I moved. I
Caleb,
just want to
it's
take
your
advantage
time.
of the
Go ahead and
no
go and
AOs.
kill the dog.
No, that's fine. I wanted to move closer anyway.
I will study it and then um, move here and see if it attacks me, and if it doesn't, I'll stop if it does attack.
Okay, you move there, and it does have reach, so it attacks you.
Okay.
Here comes a bite.
Ouch. I continue my movement
Okay.
after being attacked. That's my turn because I studied first and then. This may
Barry's
not be
gonna
the
move up.
smartest decision I've ever made, but I'm committed now.
He's gonna move up, and I guess I'll double move here. Leon.
I continue to wait and see if Caleb ever learns.
Alright, freedom.
Okay. I probably can't move into that square. So I'll just stay here.
Which one?
Talking about the flank
Uh,
square, like down here.
Yeah, to get an actual flank.
Yeah, I
So
can't tell if it's like a half
it's
square.
it's literally half square. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably not.
I will. I have my doo, 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 doo. Not the flaming, but I have my where the frick is? I have so many weapons. This is scary. Mithril Morningstar. There it is. Looks like I get a full attack. Okay, so I
Okay.
hit.
Yep, and this is an evil outsider.
Yeah,
You wound it. That
that's
hurts the creature.
low damage. Dang it. Okay.
It doesn't like that. It's going to bite you. Actually, no, it's not gonna bite you. It's gonna do something else. You and Caleb are spread out, so it's just gonna use this on one person. It breathes a hellish gout of flames that smell of awful sulfur and that scour even the stone around you. Give me a reflex save.
Ah.
Who?
Freedom.
We
Okay.
have resist fire, so it's fire damage. Hey, and you
Hey,
saved
good
me.
Alright, you'll
reflex.
save for half.
Okay.
Do Azamarges have that resist naturally, if I recall?
Yep.
Asmars don't have fire resistance naturally.
Oh, that's something you had from.
Yeah, I spent
Like,
my favorite
Right.
class points.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Cool.
neat.
So I only take 10 then. Yay.
nice.
And that's its turn.
Silly dog.
Um.
I mean, that's some pretty strong fire there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was a lot of d6s.
Freedom puts up his
That's
shield,
4
though,
ones
and
that it
he
rolled.
reflexes against it.
I guess I'll come into the doorway here with the vicious glaive, and I think I'm going to. Um. Okay, actually, no. Before I move up there, I'm gonna cast mirror image. I think on myself, just so I don't die. Um. So let's see here. I get 1d4 plus 2, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a. And
You
that's
got images.
and then I move up threatening with my glaive.
Alright, you do that. Caleb.
Um, is this a flank I'm in right now or not?
It
Remember
is
No.
how
not a
it
flank.
works? Okay, is it where it has to go through like the opposite sides of the
Yep.
creature? Is how that works?
Yeah.
So if you got into the
This
square down
this would
here, you would
be
have a flank.
That
this
would
would
be a flank,
be
yes.
there's something else that's like if all your corners go through all of someone else cover.
Something like
If
that.
you were in
Anyways,
that square, you'd be a flank, yeah.
Freedom, where you're currently at, Freedom would have to be
can
in
I
one of these
5-foot
two
step like
squares.
that, or is that just impossible?
I think that's impossible.
Uh, no, it would require you to acrobatics through the square.
Yeah,
The
I don't
creature
want to
is
spend
very
the
large.
action. So I'm gonna fall around it here. Studied, I'm gonna
Okay.
power attack. I don't have boots of haste on this character, do I?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Okay, here's full round. Good rolls. Both hit.
Yeah, you did roll well.
There's 52 total damage.
Okay, seems good. Barry holds his action and makes sure that nobody gets too low. Leon, you still
I don't
watching?
hear any. I don't hear any cries for help, so I assume the fight is going okay.
Yeah, the melee have it. Freedom.
Um, Leon's not doing anything? Okay.
No, he's smoking a cigar and taking it easy.
I mean, I told him I got this. Plus, it's
Okay.
fire dog, so fire bombs
You
might
got
not be
this.
that good. But I don't think I would have it without freedom, honestly. This thing's pretty tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
might have made a snack out of you by now. Okay, you heard it pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna take another bite at Caleb.
Yeah. I figure he says you hit it for so much damage there. It's probably gonna be like, oh shit.
Darn, he hits me on a 3.
Yeah. I think that 23 might have missed freedom.
It probably
Alright, I'm
would.
on.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll
it
take I'll take an attack on this guy with the vicious glaive and hope for the
That's
best.
okay, Freedom took the breath weapon. That was the most damaging thing it had.
Hey, look at that! I actually hit. I didn't get the crit, but I
You hit
hit.
it.
All right, and then I have to do 1d6 damage to myself.
1d6 to yourself.
I do 6 damage to myself.
Oh,
Ow!
Ouch.
Yep, hurts pretty
But
good.
that was a pretty good roll with the glaive for damage.
Yep, you do some damage to it.
the cleric is
Caleb?
like, I have something to do.
You guys see, like, yeah, Amon swing the glaive, and there's this, like, this like flash of energy that happens when he strikes the creature. All right, Caleb.
Yeah, just gonna full round it again.
Go for it. Don't roll ones.
Hope it's enough. There's a
Oh, you
1.
rolled 1-1. I'll have to take your other success away from you.
It's dying.
Yep, it is dying.
That
You bring
max
it down.
damage.
And I'll make sure it's dead. If
Okay,
no
yeah,
one else
you kill
does.
it.
And I like I open my bag of holding, pull out the gong, and hit the gong.
Ding
All right.
dong, the dog is
It
dead.
summons Jeff.
No, Jeff is nowhere to be
Oh no, I
found.
hope not.
But
He's like,
you
"You
if
called
you
for me?"
guys check the room out though, you do find a skull cap very similar to the one that Jeff was wearing, and his big like obnoxious yellow like coat that is burnt to crisps.
Oh my.
Jeff has been this way.
Huh. But we don't find him.
No, you don't find him.
I mean, I guess it's
That means
possible
he's
that
still
this
alive.
thing ate Jeff.
No. He shed his coat and ran off.
I mean, if you don't find a body, you have to assume he's still alive, so.
We could, I walk in smoking my cigarette, not cigar, and I say we could cut open the dog and see if Monsieur Jeff is still trapped in its bowels.
The dog does have, well, the hound does have barding on it too. It's wearing it as armor.
Huh.
I think we should just leave this as Schrodinger's Jeff and not check.
All right.
He's both alive and dead inside the Hellhound.
Yeah.
Ah. Joyce, did you ever figure out what this creature was?
No, I didn't. I forgot to roll. Let's check. Knowledge planes, right? So I'll roll it twice
You
because
can
of
roll twice.
Oh,
A 3 and a 1. Oof.
your rolls are
a 20.
doo-doo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Caleb beat you in that department. I think he
What
got
did
a
Caleb
27.
roll?
Well, with
Yeah,
the
did I know what it was?
20,
I'll be
yeah.
right back.
Oh, you roll? What'd you roll, Caleb?
I
He rolled a
rolled a
27
20
earlier.
before we even started.
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
yeah,
He
I
rolled
guess
a
I didn't
nat
see that.
20,
He
but
rolled
it
a
was
nat
a
20, but yeah, it was a 27. Because that's when he was asking me if
Caleb,
it
you
was.
you don't know what it is, but you're positive that it's like, it's a lawful evil extraplanar creature. It's an outsider. You think it's vulnerable to cold and immune to fire.
that would make sense. Yeah, I rolled that when I asked if it was chaotic. I assumed that.
You know its strengths and
check.
weaknesses. Amon might be more familiar with what they're like called. Um, this is an advanced hellhound that they call Nessian warhounds.
Okay.
These are commonly in the employ of more powerful creatures in the layers of hell. Very good guard dogs, but their tempers make them exceptionally unruly and difficult to train. All right, what else do you guys do?
So there's water down that tunnel?
There is. Do you go check it out?
No, not yet.
We know that it's in some way you can use that to get outside because, according to Leon, Jeff came from there.
Oh,
And
that's
was
where Jeff came from?
not let in.
Oh.
Yeah, he came. He came
Okay.
down there apparently, and then had a run-in with this hellhound.
Did Jeff have his jacket when you ran into him, Leon?
I think he did.
So he left. He retreated this way.
Probably. Who knows?
Huh. It's a mysterious fellow.
So yeah, I think the only other thing I want to do is I think we want to keep the Barzillai Thrune imposter. Like we want to get that body somewhere safe, restored. Because I think we might consider like maybe later doing a speak with dead or something on him.
Can we just bring him down here and maybe bring some of our necessary teams here?
I wasn't planning. I don't necessarily know that we want to bring our team here. I was thinking we just we want to work towards reopening the opera house as an actual opera house, but
Right. But we still need
I
to,
guess if
do things here, right?
we just have that one room that we want to we need to get we want to get that glyph removed, and there's a healing cache back there,
Yeah.
like a cache of healing items according to the Fushi sisters, I think.
Well, how'd they find out?
I don't know,
Dang.
the glyph must not have been there back
They
then.
they snooped around. They might not have like actually gotten in there, but they might have heard from while they
That's true
were
too.
investigating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they could have maybe heard it from someone or like
That's
found
fair.
documents about it or something too, but
I was gonna say just have him do it again, but okay, yeah.
how'd you guys get past that glyph? Can you just do it again for us?
Yeah.
They're like, it's real easy, and they just like face the wall or something.
But yeah, so we need to
That's
well, we don't actually need somebody to unstone Shenson, but do we have somebody
a
capable of doing that? Other than Barry, I guess tomorrow he can prepare spells.
I might be able to do it if I got access to the right spell too.
Yeah, I think we're just coming back,
Do I
or
have
we could just
anything?
stay here tonight. I don't know. I don't know if I want to carry Thrune's doppelganger or look-alike around, but I don't
Yeah.
also want to leave him unattended.
I'll go. Like I'll go see. I'm guessing probably somebody from our teams is on standby outside just outside the opera house, and I'll go get somebody um to help get the Brazilite through an imposter's body back to one of the
Which way do you
hideouts.
leave?
Um, Probably I go back upstairs and go out the front door.
Back out the way you came? Like
Probably.
this way?
Maybe I go this. Maybe we go up the ramp. Honestly, I don't know, the back door.
Hey guys.
I meant more, are you leaving the room with the dog to the left or the right?
Oh yeah, probably back the way we came. Unless we want to
Okay.
go down here. Somebody give me a reason to want to go this way. Have we been in this room already?
I mean, we may as well go the other way just to fully scout this place.
Have we been in this room over here already? Is this?
Yeah, the
Do we know what
library.
this is? Oh, that's the
And
library.
Leon knows
Okay.
that there's a secret door leading to it.
I gotta be AFK for a little bit, might be 30 minutes. There's a stray dog on the property, and I'm trying to get it to a shelter so that its owner doesn't just keep letting it wander off. It doesn't have a collar anymore. So I'll be gone for a little bit, but I'll
Oh,
try
okay.
to be back soon. All right, take
See,
care,
yeah,
guys.
I'll walk back through
So you're
this
going out that way?
through the
Okay.
tunnels, and
You
then
do
I'll
that.
make my way to
Then
I'll
you
the.
follow him
wanna
on then.
make your way out.
I'll make my way outside and try to get somebody from the rebellion to get in here and help me get the Barzillai Thrune body moved. And then
Does Barry have any?
I'm planning to ask Barry to, although if he isn't, if either Barry do it or I might have to go get a scroll. But I want to do I'm planning to cast Jama Repose
Do we have
on him.
teleport? We could just teleport the body and whoever.
No, not yet, right?
I have a scroll of teleport, but
We could just
You
do
want
it
someone
that
from
way.
the rebellion?
yes,
To do what?
to transport the body of the Barzillai through an imposter back to one of our hideouts.
Did uh so someone not in the party.
I mean, I'll go with them, but it's just I'm I'm an
He's
8 strength wizard.
seeking
Even with
aid.
Hall, it's probably something that I need help with. I could just have Caleb do it too, I suppose, if he's not doing anything better.
I would like Barry to heal if he can. I'll ask him if he has any cures left. But then I'd be down.
Okay, so that's fine too. We can just do it that way instead. In that case, I just go upstairs and be like, Caleb,
He
come with
can
me.
cure you.
No, we don't need a team to do it, or like someone from one of the teams. And then I don't know which hideout's closer to here. We'll probably just go to the more hidden of the two anyway, though.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
take it to
remember.
we'll take it to the Lucky Bones.
Yeah, that works. I can carry it. Or can you put a body in a bag of holding?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do
A
that.
dead one, sure. I mean,
Yeah,
a
obviously
living
not
body
a
you
live
can still
person.
put in a bag of holding, but they can't breathe.
If
If
you
they
put life
had
bubble on
like
someone and
life
throw them in there,
yeah,
then you can do that.
that would be funny. But okay, so can Barry heal me? And if so, that'd be great. And then I'll put the fake Barzillai in the bag, and we'll go to Where are we going? The wasp.
We're taking
Hornet.
we're taking
Wasp
the body of
nest.
Barzillai Thrune. Yeah, I mean it's like 2 in the morning as we're doing this, but
Yeah, I mean
Where
we're
are
definitely
you
not going to
taking
run
it?
into any guards, right?
we're taking it to the Lucky Bones, like our hideout, basically. We're taking it to the
Lucky
rebellion
Bone.
hideout. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're probably gonna have at some point someone's gonna have to break the news to Rexus that this isn't actually Barzillai Thrune, which is probably gonna be it's probably not gonna take it great, but
I'll let you take that one. Thanks,
Okay.
Barry, for the. I feel like I would not do a good job breaking the news.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I can tell Rexus.
You'll just me or Freedom, either one of us will probably. Freedom is volunteering to do it. I'll let Freedom be the one to tell him.
Throne's still at large! Whoa! Okay, I told him.
I just imagine Caleb trying to use his intimidate to tell him.
Oh.
Don't get angry, or else.
Yeah. It's like I can't be angry if you're scared. But yeah, and then I think after that, I might just stay at the hideout because it's so late rather than just returning home.
Okay. And what about Caleb and Freedom?
Well, Caleb had to come with me to help transport Barzillai through the
Yep.
body, so.
I think we all go to the Lucky Bones, probably.
Okay.
But I want to ask one of our teams to keep an eye on the Opera House of anybody who might be going in and out of it, because I'm still concerned about leaving Shensen there. And I don't know, it's a good chance that they're also spying on the Opera House to see what the outcome was of the situation. So, I don't know, it's possible that they tracked us.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to tell one of our teams to keep a watch on it.
Yeah.
Maybe tell the Hell Knights they order the torrent to do it or something.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Here's the real play. I use assume appearance on the body of the Barzillai
There it
Thrune
is.
imposter to turn myself into Barzillai Thrune, and then I go in and say "Hi, I'm Barzillai Thrune, and I'm really stupid." Or something really childish. It'd be
Right.
hilarious.
Uh,
They're like, it's someone you wearing a hat in disguise. I'm like, nope. I don't have any illusion auras on me. Ignore
you
the
can turn it
transmutation
into a
aura.
stage show. Do you want to put on a show and you can play dumb Barzillai? Kind of like SNL, but
Yeah.
Ooh, if we do a play about the slasher, I can play the slasher.
Yeah.
We should. Oh my God, we should do a play where we're reenacting how us, the Silver Ravens, took down the slasher, since a lot of people don't know how it happened.
That is
I
something
want to do that.
that's something you could do. You go talk to a playwright or something and be like, now that the opera house
We
is
don't need to
gonna be
role
open."
play the whole thing unless people want to, but I think it'd be a cool, uh, just say we do it.
Caleb wants books
know,
written
Yeah, you
about
could.
him.
That might be something.
Caleb
when we
needs a
have,
bard.
Not about
more
me,
time.
about the slasher.
You need to bring leadership and get yourself a bard cohort. They will record everything you do for you so that you can make your plays and stuff.
Well, I don't want to make the play. I want someone else to make the play. I just want to be
Oh.
an actor in the play.
Oh well, yeah.
I mean,
I ain't
the
doing
hero,
it.
the main character, is going to be is going to be like Freedom, playing as Freedom, taking out the slasher.
I don't want to be in a play about myself. I'd rather watch an actor act me out in a
Really?
play. Yeah.
I feel like. Okay, I thought Freedom was like all about like.
I wouldn't mind being in a
art
play and acting
beauty.
you out, but I don't want to act myself out.
Freedom.
That's just
Freedom
weird.
has like Freedom skill set's actually like choreography, right? Like Freedom
Yeah,
normally
choreography.
isn't actually like in terms of on stage.
Okay, I
like
see.
Freedom isn't actually the person who is on stage. Freedom's normally the one that's like directing.
Freedom has just been kind of the center of attention.
I love
in
the
some- like in the
show.
burlesque show and stuff like that.
Right. Well, I know
That's
like
why I was
Freedom is
Yeah.
like
Well, I also love attention.
Yeah,
But
like-
that's because
Freedom's
you
got, like,
would
a
have
big-
rather choreographer did it.
right. Like no, like Freedom wants to be in charge of these sort of things. So not like
You can be the director
just a
for the
participant.
play.
Yeah, that's more in line with what Freedom likes, I feel like.
There you go.
You can do the choreography for the fight between me playing as a slasher and someone else playing as like you or Leon or someone.
We took a weird turn, didn't we? Okay.
just spending time while waiting for Leon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to happen.
The what?
The
stray
IRL
dog?
stray dog.
Oh,
Eh,
well,
It's like
he lives on a
Mantis
ranch.
tractor on fire.
He lives on a ranch, so it's not that surprising.
Okay, yeah.
Most of the time, he has to deal with like coyotes and stuff like that. It just happened to be a dog this time.
It's weird to me.
Sure.
My neighbors next door, they came home a couple weeks ago, and somebody had put a dog in their backyard that wasn't theirs. Like they thought it was their dog, but it
Jeez.
wasn't.
Oh, that's nice.
So they're like, "Great, now I got to deal with this dog." They were
That's
able.
not
They were actually able.
nice.
They were actually able to
Very
get the
annoying.
dog back to its owner, but yeah, it's super annoying. Like I would have been super.
Wait,
mad
somebody
about it
hijacked
if it
their
happened to
dog and
me.
then put it in somebody else's backyard?
No. So a dog got out and was like wandering around, and one of our other neighbors thought it was my next
Oh,
door
they put it
neighbor's
in the
dog,
wrong
but it wasn't.
neighbor,
They put it in the wrong person's backyard.
okay.
Like, yeah, and
I
they didn't
would've-
know whose dog
And
it
then
was
the
either,
actual
so-
owner's like, "Oh my God, you stole my dog."
I mean, that could have ended up happening.
Alright.
So yeah, it didn't, but
Oh, hey,
that
Joe.
could have.
There you are.
Hey,
If
looks
there
like
was a
everyone's on the
Karen
topic of
involved.
dogs now.
Yeah, no, I was talking about how my neighbors, somebody put a dog in my neighbor's backyard that wasn't their dog. Like it was a dog that had gotten out, and it wasn't their dog. They just thought it was. So then they had to like
Very
find the
annoying.
actual owner. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this is the that same situation. I think the owner who owns this dog or used to, they have a whole bunch of dogs, and they had a collar on them like a couple days ago. The owner was called, they took him back, and now the dog doesn't have a collar. So I think they just basically let them
Abandoned
loose
it.
to roam free. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get rid of the dogs. It's annoying.
yeah.
That's
Fortunately,
pretty awful
the
because the dog
Yeah.
grew up, being taken care of,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So it's gonna
very
have a
irresponsible
really
too.
hard time living on its
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shook, but I'm glad that, the shelter that I called, is a no-kill shelter, and they said that it's very likely that the dog will find a home very quickly.
That's good. Hopefully it does.
I hope so too. It
Hey,
looks
well,
like
you
a
didn't
sweet
miss
thing.
much. We were
Wait,
talking
is there
about
such a thing as a kill shelter? Since you said this is a no-kill shelter?
yes, that is a thing.
Yeah.
Every shelter is a kill
What?
shelter unless otherwise noted.
Every shelter
Right.
euthanizes animals if they can't get adopted
Yeah.
after a while.
They can't
Right.
over.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't.
They said that they were
over-occupy-
technically a no-kill shelter, but they're classified no-kill if they don't euthanize like less than 10% or something like
They're
that.
no
We're
kill,
What
the
but
the
only
that
ones
doesn't
that
hell?
mean they
do.
can't transfer him. If like the dog doesn't get adopted,
Oh my
eventually they're gonna
god.
give up on it and they're gonna send it somewhere
It's also
else.
right. It's also like the thing, like if you have a dog who's like completely impossible to socialize, for example, like it's like
Yeah, they have to put it down.
yeah, like
Yeah,
they
I mean, I've
can't
never
let this
had a
dog
dog
get
before,
adopted
but
because it's
this is
unsafe
crazy.
to adopt
Well,
this dog
don't
out
own
of
a dog
captivity.
then,
Don't own a
unless
dog.
you're ready to
No, I
give
do
it
not
care.
want to have a dog.
Right,
Dogs are a
that's my
responsibility.
philosophy on it.
The
I don't
thing
want a
that I like
dog because
about cats over
they're
dogs is like
They're a lot of
super
work.
you don't have to
they're
do
so
much
much
for the
work, yeah.
cat. Like
Yeah,
dogs
I
are
would.
so
And
If I
Not
was
as
no,
allergic,
much,
I'd
yeah.
have a cat.
Cats are
don't
more
buy
independent.
dogs. Adopt all the time if you're looking for one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't even want a goldfish because I would forget to feed it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I cried when
Like,
my
I don't trust
fish
myself.
died. So yeah.
Anyway, we were
If
just
you're
talking
attached to
about
the
Anyway,
thing,
sorry.
a
Yeah, we're
hypothetical
back
play that
again.
we were going to put on about how the Silver Ravens defeated the Slasher and how Caleb was going to play the Slasher in the play.
oh, that's pretty funny.
And I moved Barzillai Thrun's body back to the Silver Ravens hideout, the to the Lucky Bones, and then was going to stay the night there because it was like 2 in the morning. So I didn't want to like.
Yep, let's sleep.
Well, I guess. Well, yeah, I
God
technically
damn
do
it.
have a Ring of Sustenance now, but it takes
yes.
24 hours before it kicks in,
It
so I
takes
still have to
24 hours
sleep.
to work, yeah.
Yeah, so I still have to sleep tonight.
But pretty
This
soon.
stupid fucking
I mean, that
plugin.
helps so much with your vigilante persona to have that much extra time with the ring. I really like that. You got that.
Yeah, you can
Because all of a
truly
sudden you can do
Batman
your
now.
lawyer work in the middle of the
I
night,
guess
and
that's
when you
true. I
normally
can
would
do
be
more of my.
sleeping,
I can keep up more of
or
my
vice
lawyer
versa.
work. I was
Batman
thinking
must have a
also,
ring of sustenance.
Plus, you're a wizard, so
yeah, I was
2 hours
thinking
of
more
sleep to
Alright, there
prepare
we
spells
go.
is amazing.
being able, yeah, and being able to
Alright.
scribe scroll more.
Yeah, if we had, I need to get a ring of sustenance on Jay Selena so I can craft even when I have like days. I should craft a ring that requires forgery. I should buy a ring of sustenance and then craft at
They're
night.
not. Yeah, they're not actually that
They're like
expensive.
2K. Anyways, so we move on to next day probably. I
No,
don't
we
know if
don't.
Barry has any more heal.
Something's gonna
Oh
happen.
no. Really?
Yeah. Thrun's not playing games anymore.
But does he know about the Lucky Bones? Maybe he does. I don't know.
Well, they were probably spying on the building, waiting to see the outcome of what happened, and there's a good chance that
We
we
might
got
not even get to the
followed,
Lucky Bones.
or
Something might happen on the way there or something.
yeah. Who knows?
Oh, you mean we aren't going to be spending the night here in the Opera House?
I thought we
No, I
should
wasn't
maybe,
planning to.
but I think Amon wanted to. Yeah, I think we
Oh,
left.
well, Leon definitely volunteers
Why
to
would
like
we
stay in
stay
the
where
Opera House
Thrun
overnight.
knows where we're at?
It was what
Unguarded,
you would least
unprotected.
expect. Who says we are unguarded or unprotected? I still have quite a few tricks up my sleeve.
God, that's a lot. And then I can do this, I think.
Well, I feel like they're
oh.
pulling a Tower Girls on us. Where after the Tower Girls fight or whatever, then we get engaged again, or what? Maybe it's a different. We get
It wasn't
engaged
Tower
again in the
Girls, it
street
was,
on our way back.
Yeah, well, I guess it was the Tower Girls jumping you, but yeah, I know what you're talking about in the beginning of Shatterstar. After you guys fought the
Yeah.
goblins and like.
We used like everything, and then we had a fight after that.
hmm
I feel like that's what's happening here.
Oh,
Which
we
is
didn't use
ridiculous after that
everything.
crazy fight to have more. But, you know, Matt's
Oh my
laughing,
gosh.
so, you know.
How do I fix? No,
We're in
that
for a
works,
treat,
I
I'm
guess.
sure.
It's weird. It's kind of funny. Alright.
Matt's just like, the PCs are so screwed. It's not my fault. It's the game. Paizo guys, you can't blame me.
It's game.
Although I think we are actually in pretty decent shape. Our casters in this game are not like Wiz Pops who just through spells.
Alright, you guys return to the Lucky Bones.
Oh
You
god,
go
it's
down
been
the
invaded.
stairs, and when you guys open the door that leads into all of like the bunks, you guys see a whole mess of Dotari.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
And
fucking bring it on.
they're ready for you.
Good.
I shut the
Is
door.
it a
I need
Dotari
Freedom,
swarm?
Caleb, and Leon to make reflex saves as
Oh,
several volleys of arrows come at you guys from that
Oh.
door.
Okay.
Rolled well.
Oh,
I should take
God.
off heroism.
we all have 11 bonuses. That's funny.
Mine should be 2 lower, because I'm pretty sure my heroism isn't working anymore.
Oh, so should Caleb's. Because his hero's
Should it
probably up,
though?
too.
Because you put it on at 11:30 with an extend. How long does that last?
Oh, maybe it's still up.
I don't know, we were down there for
I did.
several hours.
You're right, this was an extend spell heroism, so it lasts for 3 hours. Almost. It's like,
So is it past 2:30 ish?
That-
Okay.
I was assuming it was around 2 o'clock, so yours, that's probably still up. Let me take off one.
Yeah.
I was
that's
assuming
I'm
because
gonna
you
put
were
around
earlier.
like 2 a.m.
So I think
If it's around 2, then
Caleb's
it's
is still
barely
up. But yeah, mine was from a scroll, so mine's gone. And my mirror image is gone as well. My mage armor should still be up because, or should it? How did I get mage armor? Was that from an
Did you
extract?
cast that mage armor right
I
before we
didn't
went
cast
into
it,
the? Oh, did you get it wanded on you?
I know. I think it was
Or
from an
casting you?
extract from Leon. So if that's the case, it should still be up because it lasts
That should
8
still.
hours.
That'd be like 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else is up? My standing death. A.
Okay.
Those are their
Caleb
initiatives.
and Leon, you take 13 points of damage from 2 sets of volleys coming from this all of these Dotari. Freedom, you take 21 damage from 3 volleys. One of them, there's an extra one that has sight like at the very beginning of the door.
All right. I take a little bit less than that because of my quilted cloth armor and my ablative armor.
Okay. Roll initiative.
All right.
It's a troop, boys and girls.
Yep.
Goof troop. Ah, God, I'm sorry. That dog thing is still on my mind. How much damage did I take, Matt? The reflex?
You took 13. You made your save
13.
against 2
You took a
volleys.
baker's dozen.
Okay, so 13.
Yeah, I'm still not looking so hot. We'll see how this goes. If only I had my Hell Knight plate for this, it would be so much better.
It probably would.
Because these Dotari are not particularly high
I think
hit
you might
even.
get it next, or like after this though.
I know. It's just been like, soon you're gonna get it. Soon you're gonna get it. It's like, oh my god, it would have helped so much for these last 2 fights with all these, mooks, the low levels.
Mm-hmm.
It would have made a huge difference.
Okay, I guess it's still them.
Okay.
They're gonna take another standard action, and they're gonna shoot as many volleys as they can at you. So normally this troop gets to shoot 4, but the one at the top right doesn't have line of sight on anybody. So it's just the bottom right, the bottom left, and the top left, because these lines can originate from any of the corners of these of the troop.
All right.
So yeah, Freedom, Caleb, and Leon, give me reflex saves again.
Can do.
Oh.
Okay, those are good.
Yeah, we may not want to try and fight this though. I don't know. Shut the door.
All right.
Like, I'm already below half.
Caleb and Leon save and take 13. Freedom takes 21 again. Yeah, no, there is a whole mess of Dotari in here. This is
I'll be
a
right-
squad, a troop. Okay. Amon, you you see and like hear these calls to to fire, and just a ton of like crossbows or bows shooting. I guess they're bows. Yeah, they're bows. They're volley of arrows.
I mean, we have to fight them, right? They're in our home base. Like,
Yeah, they're in your base, killing your
We
man.
if
don't have to
we
fight them this round though.
if we leave, then they're going to just slaughter our whole rebellion. So um I'm going to pull out a scroll of invisibility. I'm going to how am I doing this actually? I don't have quite enough actions. So maybe I'm not gonna pull a scroll of invisibility. I was like, I got this move that can swift action spell I can cast, but I actually still have to move with it. So it doesn't actually help for this for what I want to do. God, I just don't have like spells left. It's the problem. Okay, let me double check. How much move does this spell give me? It gives me a move speed of 50.
Okay.
So I could I'm going to use the spell Raven's Flight, and I'm actually just gonna fly like into the room around
Ah.
and into this little cubby or like into this room. They should be able to fire at me then. It's a swift action spell. Turns me into a raven with 50 fly speed for just this round.
Okay, you do that.
Till the beginning of my next turn. I can only take 5-foot move actions or withdraw actions. So I'm basically gonna, I don't even need to do a double move, I don't think. I think I can get over here with a single, but basically gonna do it. Let me see, if I can do this in one move, I'll pull out an item as I do it. I think I can do this in one move. So I'm gonna pull an item first, which will be a wand. And then I'm going to fly over here. That'll be my turn.
All right, Caleb.
Yeah, about that. I'm going to back up around the corner. Pull out a potion, I guess. Can I pull out a potion while moving or not?
No, it's not a weapon.
Okay. I have my scythe I'm holding in one hand, and I have a cure moderate in the other, and I'm at 20 total hit points right now. So hiding around the corner from the volleys.
Okay,
I mean, Leon still has bombs left, right?
Leon.
Mm-hmm. Now, is
Yeah,
this a
bombs are really
swarm?
good against. Yeah, they kind of are.
It's a big
It's a
swarm
troop,
called a troop.
so I think they do work sort of like swarms where they take extra damage from AoE. So that's my plan too.
All right. Leon from behind Freedom says, pardonnez-moi, mon capitaine. I think I need to purge these rats from the sewer. I'm gonna step forward,
Oh shit.
my wounds healing, and say, you do Tara, you're no longer in my good graces. I thought
I'm like,
that you could repent, but you are allied with the devil in human clothing, and thus you shall burn. And I will throw a bomb at them,
Leon waits his
ignoring,
whole turn
Freedom's
talking.
pleads.
Leon's looking
Have
very
time to throw a
intense. I'm
bomb.
like kind of reaching out, like, no. I mean, yes, but not in front of me. Like, yes, throw bombs.
Alright.
No, don't
Alright.
stand in front.
There he
Your
goes.
defensive aura covers Leon, right?
Uh, yeah.
Leon's actually pretty tanky with
Is he though?
that. Does all the
Drag it to the Dotari troop. That big D, if you want it, instead of targeting like one of the
put
There
a
you go.
there.
speed.
Oh, okay. Did I target two things? Alright, hang on a sec.
Well, it's kind of awkward.
I got you covered. It hit.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so first I'll roll the damage, and then I'll roll the reflex save to see if they're entangled. Alright, that's okay.
And if
And
they
let's
do take
see
extra
there.
damage from the AoE, that's not going to calculate because I don't think advanced range
Yeah,
can
no,
Right.
do
I
that.
can adjust it.
It's a 10 fire splash if they take that as well.
I don't know if they take the extra splash,
Whoops!
but I think they do take the extra 50% from being like a swarm.
You can remove that entangled
Yeah.
thing if they make this save.
No, they
Alright,
failed.
so they failed, so they're entangled for that amount of rounds.
Yes.
And they are, I guess a portion of them are like glued to the ground.
Enough of them are that it makes the difference.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm furiously puffing on my cigarette, glaring daggers at them while the like loose arrows are hanging from my armor hidden underneath my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked with
Let's
the wrong
see.
hideout.
What does Barry have here? I wonder if this works. Okay, let's see. He has Sanctuary. Can they not throw a volley at him?
Huh? Who?
Well, is it a mind
If he has
affecting
Sanctuary up.
effect?
Oh, okay. It doesn't protect the border creature from being affected by area effect spells. Alright, never mind. That would not protect him. He'll throw Iron Skin on himself then.
That should work.
It'll give him armor. And he'll start moving up. Because he needs to be able to help you guys.
I shout at Barry like,
Freedom.
this is no place for you, petit bear. Go.
Uh,
Freedom still has lay on hands left, right? Or did you use all of those?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Barry was gonna channel, but I don't know if he had any. So... Cause Caleb's hurt.
Caleb's around the corner, though.
Yeah,
we're
he
both.
did grab a potion. So
Yeah,
he
Basically
Caleb
just
can
as
take care of
hurt.
himself.
Yeah, he'll take care of himself.
He
yeah.
knows when to take himself out of the
I'm
battle.
gonna lay on hands myself, and let's see.
That's a
Seal.
good roll.
Give myself the reward. And then I'm going to. Also, no, I've been having to make reflex saves, so I don't think shared defense is gonna help much. Yeah. I don't have my shield down either, so I'm gonna pull my shield down. And I'm not sure if I wanna, like. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Leon, stay behind me, and I'll get in front.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, you get in front. Is that all you do?
Yeah, because I think I don't have a string on my shield, so it would have been a move action to pull it down.
Okay.
That is going to make it more difficult for me to hit the swarm, just in case
Then I'll stand here.
Oh well, it's okay.
I want to
This
be
is gonna
melee
make
with
it more
it.
difficult for you to hit the swarm, or the troop.
you're...
Oh, yeah. It moves in.
Swarm, swarm!
Yeah.
Well, they are stuck to the ground, or at least a good portion of them are.
That's true. They failed to save, so they're entangled.
Oh.
So can they even move?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not just
That's right,
entangled.
let me
It's
see.
stuck, it's glued to the floor with from the Tanglefoot bag bomb. So they might just have to I mean, they have a ranged option with the volleys, but
That's another reason why Leon is like, I got this. They can't go nowhere. Don't need to put yourself in danger.
Making yourself
Okay,
the
yeah,
focus
that'll
target
work.
is putting yourself in danger.
So let's see.
I mean,
They're gonna
might just
remain here then. They have to stay there.
yeah, I mean, they could take time to like break the glue off or whatever too. I think, but
There we go. They're not gonna do that though. So Freedom, where did you want to be?
I'll stand here because Leon scoffed as I got in front
Okay.
of him.
Well, I
So
mean,
as
still in
a
melee.
standard action, then they're still gonna fire off their volleys.
Pew, pew, pew.
So Freedom, give me a reflex save. Leon, give me a reflex save, and I'll make a reflex save for Barry.
What did Barry do on his turn?
He put
healed
Iron Skin on
you.
himself and it started going close.
no,
No,
he
that was
didn't.
before. That was back in the
No,
upper
I say he
house.
definitely didn't heal me. Okay.
he's giving himself the DR.
Ouch. Okay. I'm actually not sure why. I mean, if you're gonna make a troop, there's like no reason not to give it this. It's just weird how
Give them what?
how this works. The volley.
What do you mean? The
Yeah,
volley
they
is
get-
like a
they get
breath
4
weapon.
lines.
So treat it like.
Well, it's
like it was-
better than a breath
Well,
weapon.
it is better, yes, but Like, you just treat a troop like it's a dragon or something. I don't know.
Well, the annoying thing is they can do this every round.
Yeah. That's because there's more of them than those tokens are. It's supposed to be like a lot of them. But they're all supposed to
So
be like very
basically,
low level nobodies, so that's why.
Leon and Barry are getting 2 volleys, and then Freedom is getting 2 as well.
How many troops are there
Like,
here?
Just one troop, but it's got 4 volleys.
Oh,
it's
okay,
got 4
yeah.
volleys. You can fire twice. You can fire 4 lines basically, but 2 of them are going through Leon and Barry.
Looks
Okay,
like Leon's actually
so
hit by 3.
I don't think so. I think this doesn't count as hitting him.
No,
Or maybe it does.
Hey, if it's 3, it's 3.
I mean, he's got the ablative and fast healing thing. He can absorb a lot.
Plus DR versus arrows.
I guess
No.
technically this does go through him, but yeah, SDR should be fine. Okay, so Freedom. Hold on, no, I'm gonna start with Leon and Barry first as the front 2. So Leon, you save and take half of 15 and 18. What is that?
That's 33, so half of that is 16.
Yeah. Barry's gonna take the full though, because he failed the save. And then Freedom. Oh, you're gonna take another one from
Do those count as
a third
2
one,
separate attacks, though? So he gets
Leon.
to apply his DR to it twice?
Yeah, they have
Okay.
to. Yeah, they do count as 2 separate attacks.
That's good at least.
Oh,
So if you have
okay.
DR, you get...
Each line is 4d6.
Okay, so that's less.
Okay.
Freedom's got
Lowers
the
some
other,
dual
the
damage too,
bottom
I think,
2,
but...
16 and 13. So you take half from each one of those, Freedom.
The
And
16 and
Barry
13.
takes, yeah, the full from the first 2. And then Leon, you also take, whatchamacallit, the third one, if I didn't say that already.
Well, let's see. You said 15 and 18. So was there a
Yeah.
third one?
Yeah,
The 15 to 18
16
and the
as well.
16, because there's 3 going through
Ah, and the
yours.
16. Okay. So the 16, so...
Yep, the DR applies to each one individually. So that's the one thing as well,
Barry
like a
has
breath
to
weapon. If you have DR, the
take
breath
that.
weapon, like, you can get a lot of mileage out of that versus the volley.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to resolve these quicker. But anyway, Freedom is within reach of the troops, so you're gonna take automatic damage from all these guys hitting you in melee.
Mhm.
Take 11, and that's their turn. Amon.
Okay, I'm gonna move out with the wand that I pulled out earlier. I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt at them. The lightning bolt wand.
Ooh, nice. AoE, baby. Was wondering when that was going to come out. Oh, nice, and they failed too. Oh, that's
Okay,
some sexy
plus
damage.
possibly bolt multiplied by being a troop. Got 8 charges on this thing, and that'll be my turn. So maybe 33 damage if
Good
it's
job.
1.5 times that. I guess I could do that myself, right? There's a... No, there isn't a button for that. Dang. There's one for half, but yeah, for critical. They don't have one for, like, vulnerability.
Alright, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink the potion as a standard action,
Yay.
which is 2d8 plus 3, I believe. Oh, good roll. And I'm gonna pull out another potion as a move action,
Yeah.
because, yeah, I'm gonna get chopped to bits if I go out there without more than like 40 health. That's my
Maybe.
turn.
These guys are taking it pretty well. Leon.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys just AoE them
Alright.
down, that's fine.
He's been pin cushioned by 3 lines of arrows, so that like ate up a lot of his ablative armor. So he's going to move up so that he'll only take 1 line, hopefully. and then fire another bomb at them as he heals up some of his wounds.
They'll probably shoot one at both of us, or maybe two. But
So that's another round of healing. And here comes the bomb with the -4 for them being in melee. All right, still hit.
Ooh.
yeah, the troops
Oh
touch
boy.
AC is probably like a 6 or something, honestly.
Yeah, plus they're gargantuan, so.
And they're entangled.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Haha. All right, here comes the damage. All right, plus 50%, which would be another 11 damage on top of that.
So 34.
Let's see if
total.
they save. All right, so they're entangled again for reset the rounds to that many.
Okay.
That is Leon's turn. And they're
It's
still up after that
23.
extra damage? Yeah, so an additional 11. Bringing the total to 34. Oh, next level I'll be able to throw more than one bomb per round.
Yeah.
That'll be really cool.
Okay.
And then with
Barry's
haste,
turn.
3 bombs.
You know what the weird thing is? Is that the whole troop counts as one thing,
Right.
I think, for his selective channeling.
He
kind of gets to cheat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Does it? I don't know about that.
It's weird. Or, yeah, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how this would work. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. I
Oh.
think I know why it doesn't. The troop is not subject to any effects that target a specific number
Yeah,
of things.
right. So I don't think he can. I think he just can't remove them from.
Yeah,
But that's
from his
okay. I think
channel.
he only,
There's too
if
many
he
of them.
just sacrifices a spell, I mean, I think Freedom's the only one who really needs any healing.
No, he's actually really badly hurt too.
Caleb.
Yeah, he's hurt.
I guess that's true.
I mean, he could wait until after Freedom and go do it just before the troop goes. Make a decision then, because it's pretty badly hurt. Like Freedom full attacking
Yeah.
it might be enough to finish it off.
He'll ready an action like after Freedom attacks. If it's still up, he'll channel
Yeah.
That's smart.
Freedom.
I'll full attack and then lay on hands myself after.
Okay.
So I did not target it.
Yeah.
You hit it.
They hit.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Down
Bam.
the troop.
Nice.
Bam.
We knock them all out. None of them
Got
get
'em.
to flee.
It's just
Every
a
single
bunch
one
of,
them.
yeah. It's just a bunch of dudes that are all knocked down and stuff now.
And badly burnt.
Yeah. They're kind of
I
burnt.
mean, they kind of got hit by flame bombs and electrocuted.
None of them are dead yet.
Yeah.
Some of them are still conscious, but they're like so badly hurt that they're not gonna fight. They're like
Yeah.
up against like one of these walls.
That's fine. I don't beat on
We
cowering
probably do
target.
need to like, have Barry channel still, but we need to go make sure that like we gotta clear out our base now.
But yeah, but now that they know that, this is our base, like, I mean, what value does this have anymore?
I
Oh,
we
think
know,
the
it's
tides
better
have
that-
changed. I
Yeah,
don't
it's how
think
Barry did
having bases and being
channel.
secret is going to be a thing anymore.
Right, but there's people here still.
That's true.
So-
But
True.
That's what I'm concerned about.
In fact, there are people who are tied up in these rooms that you recognize as, some of your supporters and
Do I
stuff
see
that kind of
Octavio
do
yet?
daily. You don't see Octavian. You don't see any of the Hell Knights either.
Oh,
I don't think the
boy.
Hell Knights were here though. I think they were out. Like, I think we had them out doing.
You do
other
see one of the
tasks.
Fushi sisters who
I
is
don't
tied up.
remember who we had doing what. I thought we had the Fushi sisters out doing stuff too, but maybe not all of them.
Right.
Not all of them
Or
went,
like
yeah.
they, or like
Okay.
she might have been out and then came back or something.
There is a tied up Tengu in one of these rooms.
I mean, we could
I
talk
will
to one. I
untie the
guess.
We're
Tengu
gonna
and speak to them.
untie people,
It's-
and ask what happened, and say Barry Channel.
Yep. If you
Channel.
ask, let's see, this is... Which one is this?
But
It's a
we're gonna
Corva.
go into like we're all gonna go into a little room to so we don't the channel doesn't hit the Tari.
So
Right.
you recognize that this
I mean, or I
this
can
is
just go through and
Streep,
slash all the Datari.
Ah, Meryl.
and
Uh,
yeah, if you untie her, she tells you that we've been invaded.
No,
but of
really?
course. Shush.
That they found
Did
us.
they take anything?
She says that they haven't. She doesn't think they've taken anything or anybody, but there are prisoners here, and that Corva and the others were in the. They were in the meeting room, the room that was the like the casino lounge that you guys have repurposed as a meeting hall.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that there were more. There were more Dotari than just this that you defeated here, and there was someone leading them.
All right. I'll bust out a potion and say, I'd like to reuse these, but I don't think the situation calls for that. Yeah, anyone who wants this potion of bark skin, catch as catch can. And I'll toss it to either Freedom or Caleb.
Oh, actually, she tells you there is someone that did get taken, but not against their will.
What?
Mm,
Gra-
She says that Makeway went with them.
I
Who's that?
wait.
that's the Taylor.
Zaffling from
He
the
probably got-
from
The
the ship.
Taylor was
He
a
probably got
spy.
bribed or
God
something.
damn it!
Now,
think
hold on. We don't know if he was a spy. Perhaps he just went along willingly.
Oh, you're being
Like they
hopeful.
showed up, he
No.
might have. It's
I'll
possible.
He
ask
was a spy. That's
Streep.
how they found us. Don't be so naive.
I'll ask him, you're the one who wanted to fight this dog by yourself, and I'll talk to Streep. Uh, do you think that's he was a traitor or a spy? Any indications that they thanked him for information?
She says that he didn't look afraid.
Perhaps being a slave in the Cheliax Empire, he is unafraid of that sort of authority. Alright, well, if we find him, he will be questioned. Alright, well, take care of yourself, Streep, and we will unbind you. And if you wish to help us in clearing out the rest of the Otari, you are free to assist us. But if you want to warn the others, please go spread the word.
She can do that. She can do subterfuge things and go and relay messages. But yeah, she says that Corva and her sisters are deeper in.
Yeah, like if we can go tell, like, tell the Hell Knights and the what was it? We had like another mercenary company or something that joined us as well, right? Or
Yeah, the
something.
security squad?
Mm-hmm. Because those are like our kind of our combat-oriented ones, so if we get them back over here, just in
Right.
case we need them. But I don't think we're gonna wait for them or anything.
Yeah.
But
Let's see, as far as Barry, he'll give one more channel.
yeah, probably in like a room away from the Tatari, so we don't heal
Yeah.
all them.
just find this channel button. There it is. Wait, really? That was very low.
It
It's a
should
low
be a
roll.
46.
It
Yeah,
was
it
a
is a
46.
4d6.
Yeah, then that's right.
Yeah, that was pretty poor. Right,
Yeah.
well, let's see. Does he have a wand? He has a scroll of heal.
Are
I
we
don't know if that's
thinking we're gonna run
necessary.
into more
I
things?
don't think he's gonna want to.
Oh yes, we definitely think we're gonna run into more.
Oh, then I'm just gonna consume all
So-
my potions.
Drink some
Okay, yeah,
potions.
that works.
I mean, if we don't have other.
If you need more potions, I
heals,
have
then
some I
sure.
can give you too.
I took the extra ones from the party sheet. I can give Freedom a couple if you want.
I have more potions than you probably have.
Okay,
I mean, if we're
then I will not give
flaunting
you.
how many potions we got.
I mean,
Good point.
So I'll start with drinking 2 of them. So it's 13 HP. I'm gonna need a lot. So I'll drink 2 more.
Look at that heal. Look at it.
Oh, I was missing 3 from that.
The double one, yeah, it's pretty good.
The double one. Well, I didn't waste any healing.
I'll use one of my abilities to top myself off.
I'm going to use. It's not quite healing, but it works. It's going to work sort of similar. I'm going to drink a potion of Bear's Endurance that I have in my inventory. That'll give me some extra health, sort of. For it'll only last for 5 minutes, but you know, I'm going to drink it as soon as we're done healing up, like right before we start heading over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put Bull's Strength on myself as well, since I have time to do so.
Let's see. Which sort of defensive spells should we put on our frontliners? Does Amon still have a shield, or does he have shield?
I have a wand of shield, yeah.
All right,
But it only lasts for 1 minute or 2 minutes, so I'm probably gonna throw
that's
I'll have the
true.
wand out.
I guess we should only use that if it looks like there's like a single like big bad guy that we might encounter. Like as Streep said, it looks like they were being led by someone.
Well, we better hurry up because this heroism's only gonna last another like
30 minutes or so. 20 minutes
yeah,
about.
just depends how long it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Caleb does not have a shield and Freedom, so
I do have a
it
scythe
doesn't.
though.
How many Leon hands does Freedom still have?
3.
Why does Freedom have Leon hands?
Oh
Leon
God,
hand.
it's got tiny
Oh
hands.
no! Yeah, tiny hand.
Oh no. All right. Well, since you can heal yourself, I'll give Caleb a little bit of extra armor.
Okay. Oh, also,
But I will
I'll
give
activate
you
my
heroism.
divine armor, so I'll be all shiny and stuff now.
Shiny and new.
Okay.
Okay. And I have my shield out this time so I won't get bombarded too hard. Not that my shield does anything against volleys, oddly enough.
Yeah.
But a potion of heroism will. I hope you don't mind backwash.
Oh
Should I
boy,
drink
you
that
gave me an
now?
enhancement bonus, didn't you? God damn it.
Yeah, because it's bark skin.
Do we have an effect
Yeah,
for
but it
me?
stacks with my
It makes a stack with the
amulet.
amulet when it's
So I
not
need to
supposed
turn
to.
off my amulet stuff, so I
Okay.
just have to remember to put it back. It's fine though. I appreciate the AC.
Hmm.
Fantasy Grounds natural armor and enhancement of natural armor really annoys me. It's like one tiny thing that's a pain.
I'm moving with you all. I'll probably
Do
even
you
be
have the
taking.
heroism that you can put on me?
Yeah, I do. I had to scroll through all my stuff.
Oh.
There you go.
Cool. We think they're deeper in? Okay, so we gotta go and I guess.
Alright.
Do we want to use the secret passageways or?
Do we know where exactly they are? In the meeting room?
Oh,
That's
I
where
guess there
Corvo
isn't
was
any secret
supposedly.
passageway to go to the further room.
Is there water in there right now, or was that drained? That was
We dealt
drained.
with that. There was a trapdoor that led onto a pit, but I think we like got rid of that. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Ah.
We could go that way if we want to try and surprise them, but I don't know how good everyone is at climbing.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that. Let's just plow into them. I. I'm okay with that.
Uh, okay. Does Freedom or Caleb want a potion of long arm? And it's a potion, not an extract, so it'll only last a minute.
Does that have any downsides?
Nope,
No?
you just extend your reach by 5 feet.
But I mean, you can
You
still
get to
attack things that are
provoke
melee,
good
right?
attack things.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
still
I
attack things
mean,
next to you. It's not
it'd be
like
good
a
on either of us.
or not like a reach weapon.
If
It's more like a
Freedom's going to be
large
taking point, then I will give the potion to Freedom.
If I'm taking point, maybe you should give it to Caleb so he can stand behind me while I tank everything.
Oh, you actually do see, whatchamacallit. There's like
Alright.
2 of them. You see 2 Dotari corpses down at
Dead?
the bottom of the thing
Uh-oh.
down there, yeah. Looks like they fell
Oh,
and
good.
they triggered the
Put up a
trap.
fight.
Whoops.
No, so we did have the
All right,
trap.
base put up a fight. Yeah.
Well, they don't know it's there. You guys do.
Right. We knew it was there, so we just go around it.
Cool.
Alright, then Caleb, you have a potion of long arm on you.
Cool.
I don't have an effect for it, but just, say
I mean,
you drink it
there's
when
no
you drink it.
modifiers, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Does it last a while, or is it like
Lasts 1
minutes or rounds?
1 minute.
Okay.
Alright,
Cool. So
you
I'll drink
keep
it
going.
before.
Yep.
And I'll
Are
have
the doors closed?
I'll have a dagger out.
The doors actually are closed,
Okay.
which is different than how you
So
guys
I'll
have
go
been
around
operating
it.
here. You guys have left these doors open, but they are closed
Was
shut.
there anyone in the shriney room down here?
You check it?
Yeah. I mean, I'll poke my head in here like this.
You actually don't see anybody, or even any corpses.
I'll say, hang on a second, guys. Let me go fully check this room, and I'll mosey on down, check this.
Listen at the door, I guess then.
As well.
I don't hear anything.
there's no
Caleb,
one
give
here, I'll
me
come
a
back.
fortitude save when you walk into that room.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, you get a puff of like this dust in your face, and you feel drowsy for a minute, but you don't fall asleep. But you do see Vendelfeck like emerge, and
Vendelfeck.
he is apologizing to you, saying, "Oh, you're not one of them. I'm so sorry."
Oh, it's fine. I appreciate you kept yourself safe. I'm glad to see you are alive and well.
No, I think he just has a bonus versus it. I don't think he's immune to it as a half elf. Like
I'm glad Vendelfeck is
The
still
fairy
alive.
That's true, I do-
dragon
I do have
thanks
actually more
goodness
bonus.
that you are here, and it says that the bad men are deeper in. That they're
Okay,
behind
yeah, we're all here.
behind the doors.
If you want, you can come with us, and you'll be safe.
You
if
do
just
see a
stay with
snoozing
us.
Dotari in here.
I coup de grace him.
Okay.
You kill him
Alright.
Yeah,
I coup de
that's
grace
what's up.
him.
in front of
specifically.
Vendelfek.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Aww.
The trauma. He's gonna have to see a
All right,
psychiatrist.
you kill the guard, and
Not yet, I
Vendelfek
don't.
is
Hang
like,
on.
"Yay!"
Blood orgy!
Alright, he's not traumatized, I guess.
Oh,
Okay, I
Sorry,
killed the
Kurt.
guard.
Triple digits, nice.
Well, the fairy dragon is chaotic good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
The, okay, so me the player laughing evilly, but Caleb knows that every single one of these Zutari made their choice when they came in here and decided to work for
No
the
Yeah,
worries.
leader.
yeah, yeah. We've heard it
I've
before.
had plenty of evil laughs as a character and a player.
Yeah, Caleb
No
is not
judgment.
evilly laughing.
All right, so
But
yeah,
I
these
just really
these doors are
haven't crit in a long
closed.
time, and I wanted to
Are you
crit.
guys doing anything about them?
Hmm.
I tell Vendelfek to come with us and to stay behind us and be safe.
Do you want me to go through the secret passageway and scout ahead?
No, let's just open this door.
Alright, I'll listen on the other side, as I saw you doing, Jurist, and see if I hear anything.
I'm gonna drink
Is
the long
this-
arm potion right when you're opening the
Okay.
or the extract.
Yeah, you can ready an action for us opening the door. The potion.
I mean,
Is
technically
this
can't.
more than an hour, after we started searching the basement in the opera house
Yeah.
together?
Oh yeah, that time is
Oh.
gone.
Then I'll move up to the door, with my dagger out,
Right, you
put
move
my
to the
ear
door.
against it, and listen.
You don't make
Listen
anything out
slash-
past the door because it's very thick.
Okay, I'll search for trap. Alright.
You don't find any traps.
Okay. Then I will slowly try to open the door, see if it's possible to do stealthily.
Okay, there's resistance.
Is met with resistance, master. Alright, I will tell the others that I think that they are either blocking it or there's something else causing it to be shut. Are you sure you don't want me to go around?
If we're going around, we're all going. I mean, well, I guess we're not. The problem is if you go around, like there's people on the other side. I can almost guarantee it.
Let's just open
Right,
the
then
door.
there
Let's
could
just-
be an ambush.
Let's just
Alright.
let's just push the door open. Caleb, Freedom, you guys
Alright.
are up.
Yeah, I pushed the door
Alright,
open.
I'll take a step back.
I mean, I
And let-
drink the
Caleb
Force
and
the
Freedom-
door
and
open,
we're
Freedom.
opening it, so
And Caleb with his long arms, like reaching around Freedom, I suppose.
I'm helping with my super long arm.
Stretchy arm and extendo fingers.
You open the doors and a few halberds come like slashing at you until they see you,
Oh, the torrent.
oh,
and you see the torrent
Hello.
as well as several down and defeated or killed Datari.
Excellent.
Okay, that's good. Maybe
yeah.
Maybe
I give
we
them the
prepared our
standard
rebellion
Hell
enough.
Knight salute.
I wonder if there was a check actually, like behind the screen. Like there's like a
See how
mechanic
well our
for how well
people
your
did.
how well your rebellion
I
is
hope
able to
so.
hold
That would
out.
be cool.
And
Okay,
yeah,
so
they salute you back, particularly Caleb. And your father takes off like his helmet, and he reveals himself to be one of these Hell Knights. And they
Is he a
cut
full-on
straight to
Hell
the
Knight?
chase. That the
yeah, I like
he's a
immediately
Hell
asked
Knight.
like status
Because
report.
before he was just a
Well, he's an
trainer-
armiger.
trainee. Okay, he hasn't killed
Yeah,
a devil
so
yet. Anyway,
you have to imagine that
Yeah,
this isn't official Hell Knight plate, but these are Hell
he's
Knights
just
of the
wearing.
Torrent.
Okay.
They have
So,
their
yeah,
halberds.
He is part of the order. Yeah, he's part of the order, but he
Yeah,
isn't
we'll
actually like an
exchange
official Hell Knight.
status update.
Like he doesn't have the rank.
Yeah, I mean it's very brief, and he tells you that yeah, they've defeated as many of them as they can, but the largest force of the Datari are in the conference room, and Octavio Corva, Laria, and Kane are in there.
Oh,
Okay. I push ahead and say, "Let me at him."
He does like give just a bit of resistance to you, and he says that they have them hostage.
In other words, be careful.
The
on
They're
the
your-
guy
trapped.
in the guy in charge is a is this mean cad.
All right. I assume these doors are shut in the conference room, like they barricaded themselves in.
Yeah, these doors are closed.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and take charge of the situation, as I'm sure
All
no one
right.
else wants me to do. And I'm gonna make an intimidating shout. Say, "You're blockaded in there. You can't get out. Surrender now, and you can leave with your lives. Otherwise, you'll be
I
slaughtered."
grab Caleb by the arm and I whisper to him that there's hostages. We don't want them to kill them. Be careful.
I whispered back, like, "I know what I'm doing." So I
Roll a
give
bluff.
You hear
intimidating
a voice
demand.
back after he does yell that. And Freedom, you come up and you put your hand on him, but you get a response, and you hear a man say, "Oh, good. They must be the fabled heroes. We were waiting for you. Come in. We have much to discuss."
I say, "Let our people go, and then we will discuss."
I open the door and I tell Caleb to just simmer down.
Okay, you open the door.
I still say what I said
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
right.
when Freedom
I
opens
am
the door.
making
Yeah.
note of that. It's all very
Okay.
important.
I'll just follow Freedom's lead on this one.
Hey, we're diplomatic people. He wants to do diplomatic shit. Let's see if it works. Not likely, but he said he wanted to talk.
Alright, let me get a picture of this guy for you.
Okay. So, is there like a troop's
This is
worth
the
of people
man.
in here?
The man.
I don't think
And
we've
yeah,
seen
there's a
this guy
whole
before.
troop's worth of Tatari guards in here, with your 4 NPCs in the corner in various states of injury. Octavio looks hella beat up and injured, but he's got this like scowl on him, like he's still ready to fight.
Uh-huh.
Kane looks as injured as he was before. Laria is untouched, and Corva just has minor like injuries. But this guy with the token, he's not scowling at you guys or like his token is, but yeah, you can
Right,
make out
yeah.
his features from it. And he does have 2 short swords that look like they could burst into flames at any moment.
Okay.
He says, "Good, come in, take a seat."
I look back at the Hell Knights behind us and just like check in to make sure that they're like, they have our back on this. I'm sure they
Yeah,
do.
they have their weapons out, and like, drawn, but they stay behind you guys.
Yeah.
So as not to like cause any rash and unwanted reactions.
Alright. Is he planning to just try to lure us into... Does it seem like he actually wants to talk, or does it seem like he's trying to just lure us in to attack us? I rolled a sense motive, and I rolled pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you got an nat 20.
Yeah. Trying to get a read on this guy. He's acting very weird.
You can see that he is very smug. You believe that he believes he has the upper hand. And for all intents and purposes, he might. Maybe not to defeat you guys, but to take from you.
Yeah, that's Freedom's concern.
You think
right
that
now.
he wants to actually talk and make a deal, but you also think that he wants to hurt you.
Yeah, I'll step in and I will sit down and humor him.
Oh my god.
Alright,
I'll
yeah, the
push my
guards, they
people's
draw
legs.
they draw chairs for you guys. As everybody gets packed in.
I'll light a fresh cigarette and join the conference table.
What about the rest of
Make
you?
sure you puff
Oh,
in their
I'll go in, too.
faces. Get that smoke all in their direction.
Oh, of course.
This
I
is
mean,
the
it's all
culture of our
drifting up
conference room.
from their waist
How
up
about,
to their
Caleb?
noses.
There's no way I go in and sit down. I say let our people go and then we can talk.
You can excuse him if you'd like. I don't think he's gonna comply, but I will.
He
sit
looks at
here
you,
with
Caleb, and he says very pointedly and mockingly, "There's no children's table here, boy. So unless you're a man, you could excuse yourself."
I walk up with my scythe threateningly and say that again to my face.
Do you want to choose your moments to express this sort of desperate need for attention, Caleb? We are dealing with people's lives here.
Yes,
If
please.
they're not going to
Caleb.
let our people go, then there's no negotiation.
You
Well,
have to
we haven't
negotiate
discovered
before
that
we
now,
know.
have we?
If you wouldn't mind. Allow us
Yeah,
to
like
talk.
Sorry,
Amon will
there
look
was-
back at Caleb and he'll say like, Caleb, you need to just butt out of this if you're gonna be like this. If you can't deal with this, go wait with the Hell Knights. We need to save these people, and you're not helping.
We appreciate your
It's
desire.
obviously a trap.
Well then, why don't you pat yourself on the back for figuring that out and sit down and shut up.
Not a chance.
Alright, then you
I
stay out here
continue
with
to
your
stay here
father
on
and show
guard.
what a big man you are.
Why
shut the doors
is
on
this
his face.
happening?
We'll just shut the door. We'll
Okay,
shut the door.
we shut the door on Caleb. Barry'll sit out there with him. He'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
okay,
you can do that. I'm just acting how I believe my character would act.
Sure.
So yeah,
Right,
I
of
was
course.
just gonna remind you guys, remember, this is all
So
in
if you want to
character.
do that, yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, of course. I bear no ill will to Zerdurium.
Your father does put like his hand on your shoulder, Caleb, and he says that like this situation requires a lot of strength on everyone's part, and he wants to go in there and liberate them just as much as you do. But Octavio insisted that we stay out here and keep any others from getting in.
There's no exit.
I'll tell him that it doesn't make any sense for us to put ourselves in danger when they have our hostages, if they're in danger. Once they have us, they should let our hostages go. And if they're not willing to do that, then they're up to no good. Like, they should take us as hostages instead in that case.
He says, "Well, we know that. Keep your head on straight, but don't take your hands off of your weapon there. This is gonna end one way or another."
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just ready by the door if I hear any signs of combat to, open
Kick it
and-
open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
Sounds like a
that's
good
what I'm
idea.
Yeah,
doing
I'll
now.
take my seat. I'll have like I have that vicious glaive out. I'll have it set like next, kind of right where I can easily get to it, right next
Yeah.
to the seat.
Make sure they see it though. Like, look at this.
Mm-hmm. They
This
might
belonged
recognize
to
where
one
it's
of
from
them.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knox right?
Alright, so,
Yep.
the guy, the main dude, introduces himself and he says, you can call me Tombus, for that is my
Tombus.
name. But surely, you've heard of me.
No.
Let me roll to see if I've heard of him. Knowledge local?
Knowledge local.
Likewise. All right.
Have I heard of him?
Okay. You guys have heard of him. He's no noble, but he is a self-styled aristocrat with enough money and influence to lead the Chelish citizens group.
So he is the leader of the. Is that what I heard? He's the leader of the
The
Yeah,
Chalice
Chalice
he's the leader of the Chelish
Citizens Group.
citizens group.
That's
And
the
you
group
also
that
Oh
know
well,
that
involves-
fuck this guy.
he's a pretty unscrupulous person. That this guy in the past, before Thrun showed up, would openly pick fights and proclaim his devotion and support to the throne. So he is a Thrun loyalist and fanatic.
A lapdog.
So I'll say, yeah, I have heard of you.
Then you know how much I love this city and its citizens.
Yes, that probably doesn't mean the same thing to me as it does to you, as what you're intending, but
To a non-patriot, yes. Anyway, small talk aside, I am here on behalf of Thrun to negotiate peace.
Doubtful. Especially after he just tried to kill us.
Well, peace was never gained without violence.
Or a massacre, apparently. Do you know what happened at the Opera House?
I heard of the grandeur of Barzilai's plan. If only I could have been there myself.
So you support his actions and what he did there.
He does what is best for this city.
So you claim, as a patriot, the slaughter of Gintargo's citizens is for the better?
Merely cutting the wheat from the chaff.
And what makes you so sure you are a cut above the rest, as the saying goes?
Thrun has finally acknowledged me, given me this chance, and I will not fail him.
If you and Thrun feel like you guys have the upper hand over us, why offer peace? Clearly,
Well, I'm giving
we
you
don't
this
want to
opportunity
give
to
up.
turn yourselves in.
And gain what from it?
Well, ensure the survival of all these people.
What do you mean?
Though
You're
their
gonna
crimes
kill
are
them all
great
if we don't
against
turn out?
Kintargo, Thrun is willing to look past their egregious, actions against him if you turn yourselves in.
And if Thrun kills all the people, would there be anybody left to worship him?
where is Thrun
You
now?
mean
Why hasn't he deigned to come here and negotiate in person?
True.
I believe he was at the Opera House.
No.
And look,
Was he?
pointed. I keep my mouth shut.
He looks
Because-
confused, but
Because it did appear that he was there. But perhaps there is something I need to show you then. If you would give me a moment.
The bag of holding. Oh shit, Caleb has it.
Yeah, Caleb has it. I'll go over and open the door and be like, and yeah, I'll use the I have some activation of this. I'll use tribal cooperation. Tell him telepathically, like, Caleb, I need you to get the body of the fake Brazilite thrown out. This guy,
If it's still been less than a minute, I'll open the bag of holding, grab the carry the body out, and then use my long arms to put it in the room without actually going into the room.
Oh,
For
jeez.
comedic effect,
I'll-
it should. I guess it'll still be
I'll
on.
like drop it on the table from outside the room or something.
Like, this is who
And then-
this is who was at the
yeah.
opera house.
so you're
He
producing
has
the body.
makeup on. Yes.
Mhm. The body
Right.
But
of that.
Are you
supposed
trying to
Barzillai.
pass this off as Barzillai Throne?
No, Barzillai tried to pass this off as
Not
Barzillai.
like, I kind of, I guess. I can roll a bluff if you want.
Yeah,
I-
give me a bluff if you want to make him believe that this is Barzillai
This
Throne.
is-
Yeah, I'm mostly
Is
trying to do
this-
it by just
Well, we're
not,
trying to show him that this was. We're not trying to convince him.
like, I'm
this
kind of
is
doing a
Barzillai.
lie of omission is how I'm doing it.
Well, do you have any sort of plan that you want to run by, like either Freedom or Leon, while you have that tribal cooperation? Because
Sure.
this is
I'll let you guys
'Cause
know
we
what
have
I'm
no idea.
doing.
okay. Are we concerned at all about how this guy, who seems to idolize Throne, will react immediately upon seeing what appears to be the body of Barzillai Throne?
Well, I'll automatically like point out the makeup flaws and stuff and show him that it's.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Like, do we really want to try to pass this off as Barzillai? Because that sounded like what Amon was suggesting.
No, Amon
Because,
was trying
Yeah,
to
I'm not sure if
show
that's-
him that this
That- I was
is
trying to
the
show him that
guy
he
who was
wasn't the-
pretending he was Barzillai, but clearly
Right,
is
I'm
not.
trying to say he wasn't at the opera house is kind of what I'm
Right.
mostly getting at here, but I mean, if he thinks it's actually,
Okay, I was
like,
just
I'm just
curious
basically
what the bluff-
he's not at the opera house. Like, we were at the opera house. This is who we encountered it at.
Yeah, this
the
is who we
opera house.
encountered, and it's clearly not Barzillai.
Okay.
See here, there's makeup flaws and.
Okay, so
Now
I
you
guess
can
you're not passing off, but yeah, I'll let you deal that in that case then. But yeah, I definitely want to pull out the body of, like,
Wait, you're trying
Alright,
to
so you
convince
pull
him
the
that
body
this
out.
is Barzillai? Like the actual Barzillai?
I don't think it is, but
No, like, is that
No.
what you're trying to do? Because, like, I know he's not, and I want to prove to this guy that he's not, but it sounded like, just based on what I just said, that
kind
you-
of. I don't know.
that
I
we're on
wasn't really
different
100% sure. I
pages.
just know I
Okay.
want to get the body out here
Okay.
at the very
Okay,
least.
I
Like,
We don't know what we
if,
want
if
to
you
do.
Alright,
if you
we-
think that's a bad idea, like, then we won't do it.
No, we should prove to him
Okay.
that Barzillai is still alive and this is a phony. That's my thought.
Okay.
Okay, we can go along with that.
But I mean, at the very least, I'm pointing out he's not in the opera house. Like, this is who was in the opera house.
Right.
When you
Okay.
pull out the body, everybody who sees the body gives
Mhm.
like they lose their semblance for a moment, because the person
Mhm.
looks like Barzillai, and even Tombus here like gasps and says, "Oh my God!"
Ah, you seem to lose your composure so quickly, mon ami. But do not despair. This is not your glorious leader. It is merely his puppet, because he was too shy to show his face at the Grand Opera Ball.
He collects himself and he almost like head gagged, like uses like that like phase,
Right.
Oh.
but
you blanch so easily.
and he's like a duplicate. Ha! Yes, of course, it was a duplicate.
You see
Ah.
how easily he casts aside his puppets. Makes you wonder, no?
Oh no, it doesn't make me wonder. Barzillai Thrune is a military genius.
Doesn't seem that he calculated for our escape. Otherwise, he would have perhaps put a little more effort into that display.
He never would have shown himself to you, you unworthy.
Who says I ever want to see him in any condition other than this?
Now, disgusting corpses aside, what is your choice?
If you can take us to Brazili Thrune yourself, then I'll go with you.
I had orders to take captives to the Temple of Asmodeus.
We have tribal cooperation on.
So if you'll be so kind as to
Let's
lay
wrap it up,
down
yeah.
your weapons,
It lasts for about a minute
I'll escort you there myself.
or half a minute.
Do we want to get captured? And we're not prepared for that, though.
Mm. Would you give us some sort of discussion first amongst ourselves?
That's what I'm doing right now, with me included.
Without you.
And you are so gracious, but I mean without the surrounding group.
Don't even worry about it. I got another. Here we go. Let's have a discussion.
All right, in our heads.
It's a hex. Like I don't even think there's like a.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
kidding.
not
What's
very
happening?
many ways of detecting it.
Yeah. So yeah, we can talk. What do we want to do, guys?
I mean, okay, so he's talking about taking us as captives to the Asmodean. We don't. Yeah, I don't see why we would want to be.
The Temple of
captives.
Asmodeus.
Is there something we want there? Like, have we been wanting to get in there at all? I
No,
don't
but
think so. I was like, maybe this is a chance to infiltrate, but I don't really see a reason why we would do that.
I mean, one option is that we say sure, give them the weapons, and then fight our way out without weapons once we get them out of the room here.
Well,
That's gonna be pretty difficult, but
we could also
I don't know
like,
about you guys, but I'm
yeah,
completely out of spells basically.
yeah, like we're not. I don't think we're prepared to do any of this like at the immediate moment. Like I only have 3 lay on hands left, so like, yeah, I don't know. We could just preemptively like let Leon lob some bombs and
Oh, who'd we lose?
Rip.
Oh, Drew disconnect.
just start a fight right here. I guess I don't know. I'm
I'll
still
tell
concerned
you guys
about our people
in
tied
your
up.
head
But
that I'm ready for a fight as long as we can secure the hostages are safe first.
Right, I don't think there's any way we can do that without
Well, that's why I was
going
pushing
with
for
Elon
my
what
way,
he
but
wants.
I don't know if you would have done it.
Your way would have
Well,
been they
Caleb,
would have killed them already.
You just
Well,
gotta
my way
pull
was no, my way was
your
exchange us
secret
as
weapon.
for the hostages,
Oh yeah, you could do that.
but he didn't seem to want to negotiate, or you guys didn't. Seem
Well,
to
well,
want to
no,
your
that's-
negotiate for
approach was very aggressive,
Caleb.
and yeah.
Well,
But
Caleb,
that's
he
kind
is
of what I
willing
was
to
getting
make
at. I was
that
hoping we were doing
trade.
that.
You turn yourselves in, and
That's
they
what he's
leave.
Yeah.
The people.
Well, I'm not saying like we turn ourselves in and like drop our weapons. I'm saying, okay, we're in this room with you now. You don't need the hostages.
Oh, well,
'cause
we're
you're
past
surrounded
Oh
by
yeah,
that.
no,
We've moved
you
past
know
that.
he's not going to
Right, so
to-
that's what I was trying
to
to go
take
for.
the hostages out of the room without you guys coming with him.
Yeah, so I tell you guys like I'm ready for a fight, but I don't think there's any way we can take a fight with and also secure the hostages. So we just can't do it. So I don't know what to do. But I am ready to fight if it comes to that.
Yep,
I
well,
say,
luckily-
why don't we go as hostages, and then like once we get a chance, maybe we can break out. I don't know. Are they gonna cuff us? I was just thinking maybe we can fight them
If you say
once
that,
we
I'm gonna
get separated
Put
from.
my scythe in the bag while the door is shut.
Oh.
Okay,
Bag of holding.
you can do
Yeah.
that.
And I'm gonna grab a few other weapons. Like anyone who has like extra weapons from the Hell Knights, like daggers or anything, I'm gonna say, hey, can you throw an extra weapon or 2 or 3 in this bag? Just like not your main weapon, just like an extra whatever. And actually, I know
Just a
I
bunch of
actually have
daggers
like
get
an
thrown
armor
in
in the
there.
bag already. Now that I think about it, like I have like a few weapons in the bag.
There's a certain dagger in there that's trying to get out. He's like, does anybody want to take me out?
Let me look
A
real quick.
certain dagger.
I have one of those longbows, the flaming longbows from the guys. I have a +1 longsword. I have some armor in there, and I have my
um,
greatsword in there.
I
So I have a handful of weapons in there.
if we can go as their hostages and then find an opportunity to like jump them when they're like away from the Lucky Bones, like maybe on our way to the temple or something. But if that doesn't seem feasible, then we might just have to stay hostages.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone in their heads like I have some weapons in the bag of holding. I'm gonna try and hide it on my person somehow to not look too suspicious. And if you want to go with them, we can try that.
I just feel like if we start a fight here, those volleys are gonna go start straight to the people who are tied up, and yeah,
Yeah, that's 100% what's gonna happen.
yeah, I just don't want that to
They don't
happen.
even need the volleys. You know the troops, they
They
can
can get
attack
coup de
anything
grace.
within their range for free.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's an auto hit. It just does
So
damage
every
square.
round, for example, they'll just make free attacks and do free damage to anything touching their squares or anything in them.
Yeah,
And this
so
and the
dangerous
the troop is
situation.
basically here.
Right. So yeah, I think we go as hostages in exchange that they leave these people. And when you put tribal cooperation on us, did you include our NPCs?
You could.
I could. There's no reason not to.
Yeah,
So I
that
was
way
just thinking
they
a
kind
similar
of are aware.
thing. We could tell the NPCs like if we go with them, I could even ask like, do you think you guys could muster up some way to ambush them on their way out once we get them free of these hostages?
Or at least follow and prepare some sort of rescue or takeover.
I mean, I'll while the door's shut and all that, I'll like whisper this to the Hell Knights. Like this is the plan.
I mean, okay, so all NPC parties included, they say that they'll try, but they Octavio seems familiar with like how this would happen and go down, and his thoughts on this are if we tried to approach you, or if like they saw us, then it would start a kerfuffle.
Right now, I think they need to wait for us to make the first move. They just need to be ready to step in when whether
I
it's
would
here or
just
whether it's
rather
somewhere
have the
else.
fight when our NPCs aren't tied up. So it's like I don't mind the fight. If it has to be out in the streets, then
Here's
Right.
the
so be
thing
it.
though
But...
too is we'll be tied up. That's the exchange,
Oh,
right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and when you're tied up, you're helpless.
Then they should just follow us and prepare like a rescue mission or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's
kind of what I'm
actually that
telling
is
them
an
is
option. Is that we've
like
actually
let
set
us
up a
go
lot of
and then
stuff that
prepare
I think
rescue.
that like the city might be more on our side. You know what I mean?
You
Like we
guys did
might
have
just
a
have
Word
certain
that
number
we've been taken by
of points
Barzillai.
from the masquerade.
hmm
Very well done.
I don't even know. I'm not sure exactly how that mechanic works. I'm hoping that maybe like the way we handled the
Yeah,
actual
you're not
mask,
supposed
like
to know.
pulling the mask of disguise. I'm not sure if that even did anything, but I feel like it should
All of
have.
your points basically, um, your points help go to set up the next book.
Mm.
So I Telemon, I agree with your logic. I think we exchange ourselves for the hostages, and we leave our fate to
Which is
that of
funny
our teams and that of
because
the city.
I wasn't sure if you guys were going to, but I had to get this ready just in case. This raid on the Lucky Bones is actually part of Book 4. It was near the beginning of it, so I was like, well, just in case they go back there really quickly and aren't done with the Opera House, I need this set up.
This definitely would
Yeah.
have been more manageable if we had slept at the Opera House, but I don't know.
I don't know,
I
it
think
might
this
have
is
been
more
worse.
realistic.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. You could have
That's
made
true. All
it
the
so
Hell
that
Knights are
it's
free still.
you could have made it so that there more people are dead or
Besides
whatnot. Like maybe us
Octavio.
coming here earlier had some advantages too. But...
Coming, if you had like looted everything from the first floor of the Opera House and then immediately went here, there would have been some time before they all show up, and they would have crashed like a meeting or your sleep.
That would have been so much better. But oh well.
Oh,
Hindsight.
God.
Oh, hey Drew, it's okay. I was actually gonna tell you I'm probably gonna end the session here, so you're not gonna lose anything else. But did you have anything that you wanted to say? Because right now it looks like what everybody is talking about doing is turning themselves in and at least like letting the dudes take them somewhere and then trying to either fight their way out or have your rebellion rescue them.
That's kind of what I was thinking would happen, or I was at least gonna bluff and say, yeah, we'll do that, and then hopefully, through that bluff they believe me, and then let the hostages go, and then
Some of you
we
are
go.
dangerous without weapons.
Right. That's
Uh,
true. I guess, I mean, if they don't take anyone's material components pouch or divine focus, we still got some spellcasters.
For now though, I'm gonna call the session and give Grim his chance to weigh in on things. Hopefully next week.
yeah.
Matt, I
And
want to
I'm gonna
put
give you
Okay.
guys
this
experience.
idea out there for you
Oh yeah, go ahead.
that perhaps, depending on how the negotiations go, perhaps Caleb doesn't stand down, and they're willing to take everyone but Caleb, and then Caleb helps lead the freeing of the party, or
I
Caleb
don't
does,
think we should
if they
separate.
refuse that. Well, I'm just saying that that could be one option. That could be cool, as long as, I obviously don't want to like leave the party for dead without me or anything like that, and I don't want to get myself killed
Okay.
on freeing you guys. But the other option would be I go with you. I have the bag of holding that I try and conceal, and then we try and break out together. So those are the two
Yeah, you could try.
options that I see. So whatever you want to do with that,
I don't know
or
if we'll let you
neither.
keep it, but I was gonna say
Sounds interesting.
an option where we turn ourselves in and then play as
Yeah,
people
you
in the
guys play as
rebellion.
I mean, would it make you guys play other characters?
Like yeah.
But that is an option.
Everyone play as your backup character and try to rescue your original character.
I told you guys you
Okay.
might need your backup character.
I do not have one, but if you have an Octavio sheet for me, then I'll.
Yeah, you do.
I'll
You have
that.
your dad. You have Daring Dan.
Right. I have not
He
created
hasn't made a
character
sheet,
sheets
characters
for
I'm saying,
them.
but
Right. This would be like, we'd have to talk about it and see like, okay, well, if that's the choice you guys want to do, then you're
Yeah,
gonna have
I
to
would
make
prefer to
the
not
characters either
make a
next
new
week or like
I
between weeks.
don't have time to be making characters, and I'm
Well, you
not
have
interested
Sam.
in that. Sam is a low-level cohort.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna make you guys play other characters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll roleplay, absolutely, but like actually making a class character
Not
and
doing
building it,
combat,
not interested.
Right.
Not interested.
Yeah, I would be down to roleplay Octavio for sure, but unless you have a sheet for him or someone else, like I don't want to have to.
there's a stat block
Whole
for him already.
build.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch that box
I
for all
don't-
these characters, but
Right.
That's an idea.
That's my point. Is I'll play someone who you already have a stat block for if we want to go that way. But I'm
well, that's
on
not set in stone,
the side
so
of,
I'm not gonna jump
wanting
to that.
make a new character.
not without
sheet.
not without Grim here in person to move this forward.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see what Grim's thoughts are next week. But I think we have
Cool.
a few ideas.
But we did get to a
Interesting
really
thing.
dramatic, contentious point in the story, so that's good.
This is so annoying,
Yeah.
actually. Like, I think
you
it's
think
gonna
it's
be a
annoying? I think
good
it's great.
story, like, to come out of it, but,
Oh, okay.
like, in the moment, it's annoying.
I had a
It's frustrating.
fantastic setup for this, though.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. The experience that we got, I mean, I know that we're probably not going to level up in mid discussion, but how close are we to our next level?
Less than 2,000.
You're getting
We're
closer.
1300, 1250.
All right, cool.
We're
You
almost
guys will
certainly
probably
gonna
level
up
after next session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we
you guys
survive.
have to work for it.
Sounds good. Yeah, I can, if anything, I can just feign my death and then crawl away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're good for tonight. Thanks everybody for playing.
Time
Hope
for
you had
New
fun.
World.
Sure. All right, I'll see you
Yeah.
next
I
week.
heard to be
and hopefully
careful
I
with
won't have
New
to deal with the
World that
dog.
it's really harsh on video cards.
Yeah, a lot of
There
people's
is
like
something
killing
going
video
on
cards.
where it can EVGA cards that aren't limiting power something or other can burn out or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, because the menus have no frame cap, so what'll happen is they'll run it at like 1 billion frames and overheat the cards and break them.
I think
At least
there
that's my
was
understanding of it.
a driver update today
There might have been,
for
yeah.
NVIDIA cards, so I'm hoping that was a fix for that. But
There
my
was
card is
not. I have
fine.
auto updates, and there was
Alright,
not.
good night everybody. We'll see you next
All
Good
time.
right.
night.
Are you able to
All right,
leave
night.
Fantasy Grounds open for
Yeah, I'll
just
leave
a
it
little
open.
bit? All right, thanks.
Sure.